Yo, what up, guys? Bro, it is not, it is not looking good. It is not looking good, bro. Let me turn this light. Uh, JB, what's up with it, man? What up, bro? I got some shit to go over with y'all today. And this is actually released 41 minutes ago. Shit has been looking real spooky in Brazil over the last couple days, bruh. It just you look like crying. Now I'm gonna leave the red light on because actually, yeah, bro. I look like I'm crying now. It was probably just a light. Hit the like button on your way in, man. I'm about to be covering some shit that just was released 41 minutes ago. Lil Wayne, what's up, bro? Guys, it's been looking real suspect in Brazil over the last couple of days, over the last couple of hours, bro. Um, Over the last couple of weeks. After Carnival, shit kind of been, it's kind of been cool, but as of here recently, as of lately, bro, this shit been getting extremely out of hand, bro. So, um, I'm actually gonna drop the link to this. I'm gonna drop the link to this article in the chat. Hang on just a second. Um, what up, guys? What up? What up? Hope everybody's having. Yeah, it's the ring light. I hope everybody is having a good day. If you want to read the article, which I'm about to be going over anyway, but if you want to read it in further detail, you're more than happy. You're more than welcome to do so at a later date. But I just dropped it in the chat right now. Am I going to get MLB The Show 2023? Yeah, I actually have the beta version right now. I'm gonna pre-order it though. I love MLB. All right, so let's get into this article. If you guys are ready, hit a one in the chat. Actually, I'm gonna remove this so people don't go run to it right now. If you guys are ready, drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat if you're ready to. We got Adolf Hitler in the chat. What the fuck, bro? What kind of name is that? Why do you have that as a name, bro? We about to be talking about a lot of shit today, bro. Like, it's a lot of hoe ass niggas here in Brazil, and they ain't talking about Brazilians. We talking about Americans. We about to be covering a lot of shit today, dog. I know a lot of people. Black Tiger is here spamming ones. Um, I know a lot of people's at work right now. If I'm looking this way, I'm looking at my computer as well, and the chat, and I'm reading the article from here. Because I got my screen labs and shit, my stream labs pulled up, but I know it's storming right now, it's raining and shit, and I know it's gonna fuck with the internet connection. So, which is gonna alter the audio. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into topic number one. So there's an American dude, a black American guy who was. I'm sick of American dudes messing it up for the rest of us. Yeah, so I'm about to be covering that. So if I don't respond to you guys right away, it's because I'm reading this and I'm gonna be jumping back and forth. So just stay with me. All right. So I'm about to read this. I'm about to read what they posted literally 45 minutes ago. An American, 29 years old software engineer was arrested on Wednesday. All right, which was today, the 29th, in the Rio Vermelho neighborhood in Salvador, which is Rio Vermelho is a part of the tourist area as well. It's not Baja. It's not Baja, but it is a tourist area, kind of like 10 minutes up the street. Hang on, Durag Base texting me right now. She's actually the one that sent me this shit. Yeah. So this is she's pretty much saying like this is not going to help the situation with everybody trying to expose Americans. It's just giving them more ammunition, which we're gonna get into that shit. All right. So, 29-year-old he's a black guy. He's black, bro, with dreads. Look, I'm gonna flip it around so y'all can see him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to read this article. Software engineer was arrested on Wednesday, which is today, in Rio Vermelho neighborhood in Salvador after a working girl, a prostitute, called the police because she did not receive payment for the work. Now, you haven't missed a lot, bro. We literally just getting into this shit. So, guys, in Brazil, you do not have to deal with working girls, bro. I don't know how many times. I know for a fact this dude ain't watched my videos. Bro, you do not have to deal with working girls in Brazil, dog. I don't know how many times I have to beat this shit in the head of people, Americans in particular, that you do not have to deal with working girls in Brazil. You can meet honest, hard-working women, and you would have more of a better experience than a prostitute, bro. I don't understand why guys leave the United States to fly to other countries to deal with working girls. Somebody let me know that shit, please. Let's keep reading. What you fail. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. They said the man is a native of Pennsylvania in the United States and was working in the capital of Bahia. What up, Clutch? He was working in Bahia. Through home office. So he was working from home for about a year with a tourist visa. He lived in a luxury building in Rio Vermelho with his partner, who is Brazilian. Some of these fools are lames and behave accordingly. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. So he's working in Brazil apparently, in the capital Bahia, which is Salvador, on a tourist visa, which I don't know, that shit don't even make sense in itself. But he was living here apparently, and he had somebody that he was living with who was Brazilian. I don't know if it says partner, but I don't know if it's meaning his girlfriend, because when you translate it into Portuguese, it says girlfriend. But it was a woman that he was staying with, so it was definitely a female Brazilian. Oh, what I failed to realize, and I understand, is most guys have a very limited time in a country. You're not gonna meet a genuine woman in 2 weeks. Cap, that's bullshit. That is bullshit, bro. I've met many Americans who came down here and kicked it with me, and we go out, we go to parties, we go to clubs, we go to festivals, we go to the beach, we just go outside the house, and they only here for a week, and they meet beautiful women, bro, and go out on dates. So that's bullshit. That's not true at all, bro. That's not true at all. I usually agree with you, Charles, but I gotta disagree with you on that one, bro. I gotta disagree with you on that one. Cause guys, they'll do 1 week in Salvador. They'll do 2 weeks in Rio, and they'll do a week in Fortaleza. They move around. They don't just stay their whole entire time here. So I have to disagree, bro. I've met quite a few Americans who stayed here for a week and had the time of their life, had receipts, all that shit, and went back home. So that's not true. I've met some tourists in Colombia. I've met some tourists in Colombia that would deal with the working girls because of their lack of confidence. Yeah, so I would say you can disagree all you want, but I know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's your opinion, bro. Like, I can tell you what I see with my own 2 eyes versus what you telling me over a live stream. So that's your opinion, your experience. Mine is mine. So you can't argue with me over my opinion, bro. And what is not even my opinion, it's what my facts that I know. You can't argue facts unless you were here with us, which you weren't. How can you sit here and tell me what I'm saying is not true? That shit crazy. You can meet good girls, bro, in a week. All you have to do is go outside. You can have a good time. You can meet a regular girl, go out for drinks the same day. And if she wants to do something with you, bro, she wants to do something with you. Is it a guarantee? No, but how are you gonna say that you cannot meet a girl that you can do things with in a week, 2 weeks? I see guys that come down here and they touch down in 1 day, bro. They touch down in 1 day and already got 4 or 5 girls who want to go out on dates. Actually, I can. Well, I'm speaking on Salvador. I'm speaking on Salvador, speaking on Sao Paulo. I've had much success in both of those areas. And yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Let's see. Let's not get into the whole bickering, arguing shit about can you find a good girl in a week? Cause you can, bro. We ain't even talking about good girls. We just talking about. I mean, you're skipping over, bro. If y'all really want to go there, let's go there. So you would rather skip over a regular girl who you can go out on a date with. If she likes you, y'all can have a good time. If she goes home with you, 2 consenting adults, bro, can go home together and handle their business and do what they do if y'all like each other. I don't see nothing wrong with that. We're adults, bro. Let's stop the bullshit. That shit can happen more times than not, bro. So you skip over regular girls and just, because I only have 2 weeks here, I'm just going to deal with prostitutes. No, that's just not fucking trying, bro. That's all that is. And yeah, like dude said, that comes down to a lack of confidence and self-awareness, bro. Only dudes I've ever met who just automatically just result to working girls just don't want to fucking try, bro. They don't want to try. They don't want to try. They don't want to waste their time as if they in the United States, but they don't try. Anyways, so he's from Pennsylvania and was working in the capital Bahia from home office. So he was working at home for a year with a tourist visa, lived in a luxury building in Rio Vermelho with his Brazilian homegirl or companion or whatever the fuck. A military police, which was passing by the place, heard the report of the call girl. And agents called the police officers from the Rio Vermelho police station to be able to follow up with the American's apartment. According to TV Bahia, the man was under the influence of drugs and ended up assaulting the girl, bro. He ended up attacking the working girl. The American even held a pistol from a police officer and even masturbated in front of the officers inside of the apartment. I'm gonna read that shit again just in case y'all missed it, bro. The man was under the influence of drugs and ended up beating the prostitute up. First of all, the nigga called her. The nigga called her to the crib to do whatever they did. Had sex with her, did whatever they did, and nigga didn't want to pay her. Wouldn't have probably costing him no more than 50, 60 bucks, bro. He's a black guy. I'm gonna show y'all again. He's a black dude. He's black, bro. He's black. And that's what's fucking it up, bro. He's black, bro. So anyways, whether he's black or white, he's American, which is adding to the fucking fire, right? He's under the influence of drugs, end up beating up the prostitute who made the complaint, who called the police. The American, he even took the officer's gun somehow. And then I guess when they entered into the home, he was masturbating in front of the police officer inside the apartment. Bruh. Whether he's black, whether he's white, whether he's Asian, whatever the fuck, he's a foreigner in Brazil. Foreigners already have a stereotype, guys. That's what you need to know. They already have a stereotype. It does not matter what the color of the prostitute was, what race she was, bro. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. This is not about the prostitute. The prostitute is just doing what she wants to do. She's a working girl. She's going there to provide a service, right? She going there to handle her business, make her money, then go home or wherever the hell she goes. That's irrelevant what she looks like, what her race is. The fact that this dude did that shit is the big problem. Now, where does that, bro? So yeah, that's that story, bro. Now, you got a lot of Brazilians saying that if this was a Brazilian guy, he definitely would have been handled in a very different way by the police. Which that American status is what saved him. You said, what if he was drugged? Now I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. More times than not, you hear about men getting drugged in Colombia than you do in Brazil. Can it happen anywhere? Yes. Do you see it in the news a lot? In Colombian news, social media? Yeah, you see it a lot, bro. You see it a lot. Do you see it in the news of people reporting it? It's one thing to be drugged, and that's the only reason why you see it more in Colombia, because guys are reporting it to authorities. If guys are getting drugged in Brazil and they're not reporting it, 9 times out of 10, the shit didn't exist. I got a lot of ears to the streets here, and you gotta understand how Brazil is. When you are an American, when you're an American, and anything happens in Brazil pertaining an American, everybody that knows you hits you up to see if you know that American. When the shit happened with Austin, even though they may or may not, a lot of these, bro, I'm talking about blue check certified people with messages like, yo, do you know this guy? He's an American. That's just how they are here, bro. So you don't hear about that shit happening in Brazil like how you do in high volumes in Colombia. Can it happen here? Yes. Does it happen here? Maybe, but again, you don't hear about it happening to foreigners like that. So to just put the blame on the working girl, I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna run with that narrative. Because apparently the dude didn't want to pay her. So is that the working girl's fault? I don't know, bro. I don't think that. I mean, you got dudes in the states that fuck with prostitutes, and they be trying to finesse their way out of some paying. You know what I'm saying? They just want to they just want to try to use their game, run their game to get free sex from a prostitute. Like, nigga, you called the girl over here, pay the girl, and go about your business. So like I said, I don't know for sure, but I feel like saying that that girl drugged him is a reach. I honestly felt like he should have just paid that woman. Now, he said, wow, I thought he would have gotten it worse for being American. No. He's not going to get it worse. He would have got it worse if he was Brazilian. Unfortunately, he would have got it worse if he was a Brazilian. You gotta remember, bro, like, they don't know you're American until you start talking. Because we look the same. We all look the same until you start talking, bro. And you pull out that passport, that's what's gonna save you. Not saying you can just do whatever the hell you want to do and you just say, oh, I'm American, boom. That shit ain't gonna save you, but it can save you when it comes to certain shit. Now I remember there was a time where we was going through I was going through a certain area, and at times, bro, police will just stop your car. Like, they'll stop the Uber. And I usually don't carry my passport on me at all, actually. And the police stopped the car. and bro, you gotta understand, in Brazil, when police get out of their vehicles, they locked and loaded already, bro. Like, they, you know, in the States, when they pull a gun out in the United States, it's only to be like, yo, get your ass down. I pose you as a threat. In Brazil, they literally get out with their shit like this. They shit ain't by their side, bro. They get out with a pistol in their hand. They get out with they get out with all they army ass guns off top to walk into a restaurant, to go get some water, to do whatever, bro. They ready at all times for all the bullshit. So when they pulled the car over, I guess the car looked similar to something that was, because you guys understand, a lot of cars in Brazil look the same. So one car in particular looked like it was a part of some crime that was committed. So he made everybody get out the car. This was a long time ago. He made everybody get out the car and ask for identification. So I would say that that's one of the things that fucking helped me, bro. Like, cause that shit could have went bad. It could have went bad. Yeah, if you had, I'll say this. I don't give a fuck how long you have in Brazil. If you come here for a week, and most dudes not coming to Brazil for a week anyway. I haven't, and I in the period of time I've been here, I haven't met too many guys that's been here for only 1 week. They might have did 1 week in Salvador, but all in all in Brazil, I say a minimum has been 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks has been the minimum I've seen people spend their time in Brazil. As of lately, it's been a month. Minimum. So can you find decent women who are cooperative, fun, outgoing, and just ready to have a good time if that's what they own? Yes, bro. And you don't need a week to find it. You don't need a week to find it. That ain't calling nobody nothing. That's just simply saying, if you don't even need game, bro. If you take care of yourself physically, smell good, dress good, got good energy, good vibes, bro, it's not difficult to meet cool ass chicks. You don't need that much time, bro. So if anybody telling you you need that much time, that's bullshit. So, yeah. He said, "Yep, that happened to me in the incident in Bogota a couple of months ago, which pertained to an American killing a Colombian woman. I wouldn't hear the end of that story from the girls I was seeing. Yeah, bro. Like they automatically assume you know another American that do some shit. Is Salvador as dangerous as they say? Is there danger in Salvador? Yes, bro. Salvador is dangerous. But a lot of places in Brazil are dangerous. Now, I'm not. I'll say the normal danger that you're gonna encounter in a tourist area is not gonna be much. But once you leave the tourist areas, you're not as safe because the police presence is not as big. I've always said that shit. The police presence is not as big, but in the tourist zones, you have a lot of police presence. When you leave outside of first of all, once you leave outside of Rio and Sao Paulo, you need to know Portuguese, period, no matter where you go in Brazil. Because those two places, I would say, are the easiest to communicate with people because a lot of foreigners go there. A lot of Brazilians have higher education and might have a little bit more money to be able to afford going to learn English. But a lot of Brazilians don't do that, bro. A lot of Brazilians learn English through Netflix and music. But a lot of them don't go, they might study the basics in regular school, but to meet Brazilians for the most part that speak English in a lot of these places outside of Rio and Sao Paulo is just not something that you're gonna find. Well, can you find Brazilians all throughout Brazil who speak English? Yeah, they might speak a little bit, but they're gonna be shy to speak it because they don't want to mess up, or they don't know it. That they might know a little bit of word. They might understand it more than they can speak it as well. But once you leave outside of them two areas, bro, the English decreases, and the more Portuguese you need to know. And then also, Salvador, I would say you're gonna deal with a lot of petty crime. But you're gonna deal with, I feel you would deal with more petty crime in Rio than in Salvador. I'm talking about little kids running till you, snatching your shit and taking off running. You don't see that too much here, but you do see it a lot in Rio. You do hear about a lot in Rio. So a lot of petty crimes. Now, once you leave outside of the tourist areas of Salvador, now you're going into a whole different world, and you need to be on your P's and Q's. You shouldn't even be going in certain areas you don't know anyway. That's just common sense. Now, if you do go to places that you're unfamiliar with, that's outside of the tourist areas, you definitely need to take a Brazilian that can either speak English or Portuguese. I mean, not Portuguese. That definitely speak English as well. Or she just need to at least speak Portuguese for sure. He said, now that I agree with you with, worst case scenario is that you'll get pickpocketed. Yeah, so you got a lot of petty crime stuff. But as far as like, now I told you guys this too. Now, pickpocket can also come with somebody holding a knife to you and stealing your shit. Or a gun. And if that is the case, bro, you need to give that shit up. Don't try to fight. You're not Superman. Do not try to do none of that shit. I've made videos talking about that. You shouldn't be, bro. You can buy another phone, a necklace, a watch, all that shit. You cannot buy another heartbeat. You feel me? You cannot buy another life. This is not a video game. You do not get to start over when your lives run out, bro. And you're not a fucking cat. You don't have 9 of them. All right? Can you arm yourself in Brazil, or are special permissions needed like this in the States? So, this is a question that I get a lot. And people asking about, can I have a gun in Brazil? Can I bring my guns to Brazil? And I don't know if you can do that, to be honest. You can, and the thing is, you need to have hella documentation, and you need to have all your shit crossed. And I feel like as a foreigner trying to have guns in Brazil or any other country for that matter, I feel like you need to damn near be a resident and have all your shit good. They're gonna have to do background checks on you. You're gonna have to have all the shit that you need, bro, correctly. But if I had to say yes or no, I would say no. And a lot of Brazilians don't have guns, bro. Can they purchase them? Yeah, they can purchase guns here, but they're fucking expensive. And the only people who have guns here is a part of like the cartel shit, like the people who sell drugs, shit like that. But just like regular people bearing arms and standing your ground and all that shit, no. The regular day person does not have guns, bro. The only person you're gonna see with a gun in Brazil are criminals that deal with that type of lifestyle, and the police, off duty or on duty. Them the only people you're gonna see with guns in Brazil. He said, we're gonna get into another topic here soon. What's the university game like out there? Campuses seems like a place where you would get more English. You might, yeah. I went to a few activities that was put on by the universities and the schools and shit. And you meet more girls there and guys that speak a little bit more English that can help you out too. But I feel like there you're gonna meet more people who trying to level up in life, who trying to, get their education and get the hell out of here, really, or become really successful in Brazil. Stop wasting your time, Fred. Where most of these guys are not travelers. I have to put this type of shit out though, bro, because again, with this article that's now released, bro, it's not gonna take long for this shit to hit media, regardless if I post it or not. The shit was posted 45 minutes ago. Well, now an hour ago, and already has damn near 2,500 likes and hella comments. Regardless if I cover this shit or not. So I wouldn't say I'm wasting my time. I think I'm just shining more light as to how niggas act in Brazil. Because a lot of people say, is Brazil going... Bro, I'm going to say this. In 5 years, Brazil is going to be different. In 5 years, Brazil is going to look different, bro. 10 at the max. In 5 to 10 years, I mean, you even got Brazilians saying this shit. In 5 to 10 years, Brazil is gonna look different, and a lot of it has to do with the political shit, because of the president and the government shit. A lot of people don't, bro. You got a lot of people that don't like. Okay, when it comes to politics in Brazil, you had Lula, which is in president now, and you got Bolsonaro, who was in office before. And I look at it like Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They're literally identical, bro. Donald Trump will be the guy, Bolsonaro, who everybody doesn't like. And you got Lula, who is like Joe Biden, right? Which a lot of people don't like as well. And I know for me, I can't, and I have to be careful when I say shit about that, because I have a lot of Brazilian friends, and Lula is more for the people. Bolsonaro will be like Trump, bro. He's business. You know what I'm saying? He wants to protect shit, and he stand on what he says. He might say ignorant shit, just like Bolsonaro says a lot of ignorant shit, bro. Like identical. And when you meet a Brazilian, they talking about presidents in the United States and the presidents in Brazil. They literally compare Bolsonaro to Trump and Joe Biden to Lula. But we know Joe Biden ain't shit. So just like Barack Obama wasn't shit, right? And I'm not a political guy. I don't get into politics like that. But I would say Donald Trump did a lot of shit for the United States. more than I saw Barack Obama do, more than I see Joe Biden do. I don't care what anybody say. That's my opinion, bro. Do I support everything Donald Trump says? No, absolutely not. Does he run his mouth and talk shit and say ignorant, off the wall shit? Absolutely. But who don't, bro? So I'm gonna just let the politics shit go because I have a lot of Brazilian friends, and again, they're living in financial situation. It's more beneficial for Lula to be president versus Bolsonaro because Bolsonaro is all for increasing shit, which affects a lot of the Brazilians. Um, Bolsonaro is more for travelers and shit coming there as well, right? Like he's more for like the gringos and shit like that. So a lot of people, and he's trying to pass laws for guns. Now I'm gonna say this, I don't agree with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Him trying to make it legal to buy guns in Brazil, I would leave Brazil, bro. I'll just keep that shit 100. As much as I love Brazil, if he would have been elected again, even though the Hayes would have been great, right? And shit would have been, in our favor more. Because it's gradually going to go down. The Hayes is not going to stay at 5, bro. It's going to go back down. But it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. But if he would have passed that law, that would have been all I needed to see to get the hell up out of Brazil, bro. That would have been all I needed. I wouldn't say that Lula is cleaning up his mess because, bro, politics are the same wherever you go. Nobody is doing shit different than the previous person. They might do a little bit more, but every president that comes into office is going to be cleaning up what the previous one did, right? So, I mean, and if my memory serves me correct, Lula was actually arrested for bribery and some shit like that. I don't know. That's just what he was in prison from stealing from people. So, like I said, all politics is the same no matter where you go. You got people who do good, you got people who do bad. Shit comes out, people get caught up. That's the reason why I hate politics. I don't trust politicians at all. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I don't trust politicians, bro. I don't. So anyways, so yeah. And the reason I'm showing this is because right now, I can agree to that, Charles. But everybody has their they mess ups. So the reason I'm putting this out is because Americans right now are in a bad light in Brazil, bro. Americans are in a bad light in Brazil. And people always ask this question, is Brazil gonna get overran? He's on fire. What's up, bro? Welcome. People always ask, is Brazil gonna get overran by Americans and the whole Western culture? I would say, I don't think it's gonna get overran. I still firmly believe that Brazil will never get overran by Americans. But I don't think it's gonna be Americans who change Brazil, bro. I feel like it's gonna be here's my thing, and this is my opinion. I think it's gonna be more politics and the culture start to change a little bit because of new things that become put in place. Brazilian prisons ain't no joke. In my opinion, bro, ain't no prisons a good place to be. No prison's a good place to be, bro. I mean, you got prison in the United States that ain't no joke. I don't want to be in that motherfucker at all. Not even a day. Not even in county jail. OG John. John is good, man. Actually, speaking of which, John was out with us recently. I don't Europeans would overrun Brazil way. Yeah, I don't think Americans, bro, Brazil is just way too big. Way too big. And when it comes to, yeah, Brazil will change on its own. Americans won't have any say so in that. Cause let's be honest, bro, and we want to talk about the sex tourism shit. Sex tourism. Let's pull up the definition of sex tourism before we even get into this shit. Cause I'm so tired of hearing this fucking word, bro. I'm so tired of hearing this damn word. Sex tourism. The organization of vacations with the purpose of taking advantage of the lack of restrictions imposed of prostitution and other sexual activities by some foreign countries. What are some examples of sex tourism? An example of this would be when tourism from wealthy countries take advantage of legal prostitution, lower consent ages, and the lack of extradition laws in order to engage in sex with minors in foreign countries. Now, to be promoting sexual tourism, you have to be saying, come here and fuck with prostitutes. Come here and deal with little kids. Bro, to put a title of promoting this shit. Now, some people in this chat probably finna be upset with me. Is Brazil one of the top places you think of sexual tourism? No, bro. In my opinion, Brazil is way too, do they have working girls in Brazil? Yes. But in my opinion, I'm gonna give you my places where I think, when I think of the idea of sexual tourism, number one would be the Dominican Republic. You can hate me if you want to, but this is just my opinion, bro. I have a right to speak my opinion. Number one would be Dominican Republic. Now, go look on YouTube. We know why these niggas is going to the DR, bro. It's hella close. It's hella close to the United States. Now you talking about doing a week in DR, bro? Yeah, you're not going there to look for no good relationship. So I would say DR would be. Now, if we was in DR promoting sharing videos and just saying come to DR and we showing specific girls. Nigga, most of the girls that's in these videos is working girls. If you agree with that, put a 1 in the chat. And you guys watch YouTube, bro. Y'all see, just look at the thumbnails. You can see working girls. I would say another place would be, it's kind of iffy, but it would be Colombia. Colombia is on there, bruh. Colombia is on there, bruh. Now, and I would say from the people that I've met that go to Colombia often, and then they come to Brazil and hang out with me, they say, yeah, they see more beautiful women on a consistent, but they also say they see more working girls on a consistent. A lot of the guys hang around Clock Tower and them areas. So Colombia, I would say, yeah, you you see more visible working girls than in Brazil. Based off what I've been told, and just based off what people show on YouTube. If I'm lying, let me know. Let me know. And yeah, I mean, Medellin, he said only in Medellin. I wouldn't say the whole Colombia. Well, I can disagree, bro. Cartagena is where most people go, and Medellin is where most people go. And you have people in the chat, right? And that's where most people are showing on YouTube. And most of them places, what up, Jeremiah? Most of them places, Colombia's top 3 country for brothel activity, specifically in cities of Medellin, Cartagena. So yeah, bro. And then where most guys is going. Now, in Brazil, I would say the place where you're gonna find the most visible or accessible working girls would be Rio. Would be Rio. Now, we're talking about what can you say the same? Well, you can say the same thing about Brazil. Yeah, but it's not. Let me finish what I was saying. Let me finish what I was saying, bro. So when it comes to sexual tourism and what they claim to be sexual tourism, it would be DR, somewhat of Colombia, damn sure in Asian countries. I would say Asian countries would be number 1 over DR. I would say DR and Asian countries would be neck and neck for number 1 top spot. If I'm lying, let me know. But I would say them 2 places would be neck and neck number 1 for top spot. And people say, oh, it's the same in Brazil. Do you have people that do that shit in Brazil? Yes, but it's not as visible, bro, as we're just talking about from the naked eye looking. I mean, I would say any place that has a huge fluctuation. I'm talking about where you can just type Philippines on YouTube or type Dominican Republic on YouTube and all you see is prostitutes in every video. That would be a spot for sexual tourism, bro. Now, when you type in Brazil, you don't see that shit like that. You don't see that, bro. It's not as visible. Even when you hear, you don't see it like that. I don't know. Now, again, I don't know all about Brazil. I don't know all about Rio. But I don't know too many spots that have walking street type vibes in Salvador. In Rio, and Sao Paulo is big. They got a lot of spots over there in Sao Paulo. I've seen a couple of them. But you don't see that shit like that in Brazil, bro. Yeah, Amsterdam, the original red light district. There are walking street vibes in Itapuã. So I would agree to this, but it ain't the clubs. You just see them kind of just scattered walking around, but that's also outside the tourist area. These are tourist spots, bro. Sosua, Cartagena, Pattaya, if I'm saying that right, Medellin, so let's name some places in Thailand and in Philippines. These are tourist spots. Itapuã is not a tourist spot, bro. That's not a tourist spot at all. That's outside the tourist area. So yeah, I've seen it there too, but we're talking about tourist spots. What up, Jeff? So when all these fucking critics is talking about Austin and sexual tourism, that is not what I think is sexual tourism is, bro. El Poblado, yeah. Tourist area of Medellin, nothing but working girls in those videos. Exactly. In Brazil, when you type in, all you see is bikinis on the beach, people traveling around, cultural shit. You don't see it. Does it exist? Yeah, but it's not promoted and publicized. So will Brazil is gonna turn itself over on its own. Americans are not gonna do it. If anybody would do it, it would be Europeans because they come here way more than Americans do. And the Americans that come here typically ain't dealing with shit like that. Now, it ain't helping when you see guys that's dealing with working girls. And it's nothing, bro. If you want to fuck with a working girl in Brazil, look, they here to do it, and you let her pay for it, then hey, by all means, do what you do, bro. That's your life, right? But to beat them up is a whole different type of, that's a whole different type of shit. In Peladillo, which is touristy, I disagree 1,000%, bro. Peladillo, you don't see working girls in Peladillo, bro. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Peladillo is, bro, there's so many police over there. There is no way. No, 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 bro. No, bro. No, bro. Peladillo is far from a working girl spot. I would say you have to go outside the tourist areas to meet them. You're not gonna see them. I mean, even the working girl club that I know of is not even in tourist areas. None of them are in tourist areas. Can you find some just stumbling across the shit? Yeah, maybe. In tourist areas, and here over Vermelho for sure, you might can stumble across one. I stumbled across one, and they were standing out front. They was like, "Oh yeah, we work here." So yeah, they was outside like the front of the building, but just looking at it, it don't even look like anything. It just looks like a house. It's above a bar. So yeah, you have them, but not 90. I would say not 90% of the time. A lot of the times, they're outside of the tourist areas. Brazil is top 10 spots for sexual tourism. Yeah, but on that list, where is it? Let's see if we can find out. Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, so okay, so the first thing you type in, you see Indonesia, particularly Bali, Cuba, Cambodia, Thailand, Colombia, Kenya, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, and Brazil. I would have to add Philippines on that list. I mean, would y'all agree with that list? I could agree with that list. I can agree with that list. All right, so top 10. Top 10. Germany is number 1. DR is number 2. Spain is number 3. So far, I can agree. Well, yeah, I can somewhat agree with this list. Malaysia is number 4. Kenya is number 5. The Netherlands, where Amsterdam will be number 6. The Philippines, number 7. Brazil, number 8. Colombia, number 9. Thailand, number 10. Thailand need to move way up on that list, and Brazil will probably be somewhere close to the bottom, right below Colombia. Thailand need to move all the way up. The Philippines needs to move more up. Dominican Republic is number 2 on the list. I think he in a good spot. Yeah, they say Spain, bro. Which, if you know anything about Spain, bro, Spain is a huge melting pot in Europe, bro. I'm talking about all different types of people. It's a party destination, bro. Come on, man. Madrid, Ibiza, Barcelona. Come on, bro. I met a couple chicks that's from there, and actually used to date one. She lived in Barcelona. She used to show me some of the shit that used to go down there. It's a huge popular sex tourism destination. They have a lot of sex clubs. Bro, that shit goes down there. That shit goes down in Spain, bro. People, I would say Spain is probably a bigger travel destination than Brazil. Easily. I think I can honestly say Spain will probably be a bigger travel destination than Brazil. Yeah, he said I'm from Europe, but Spain is a surprise. I don't know how that's a surprise to anybody, bro. Anytime you have a huge party destination area, people are gonna go there. Tourists go there. They hook up, they go home, and whatever. All right. He said, especially Ibiza. Yeah, it goes down. It goes down. All right. Anyways, but like I've always said, it's one thing to just go somewhere. He said probably off the chain. One thing is just go somewhere and you're a tourist, right? And you're going to meet you're going to X country, and you meet girls. Y'all go out on dates. Y'all hang out. Y'all vibe. And if y'all have sex and y'all both agree with it, I don't see the crime in that. Now the law, right? The legal definition is traveling for prostitutes and just dealing with prostitutes and underage minors. That is illegal, and that is sexual tourism, bro. To just go to Brazil or Colombia and you're dealing with regular girls and y'all hook up and y'all both are consenting to having sex, y'all go on dates, y'all go to party, y'all do whatever y'all want to do together consensually, that is not sexual tourism, bro. That is crazy as hell. Now, to be dealing with the girls underage and doing what Buddy did, doing shit like this, fucking with prostitutes, and then getting in trouble with them, that's not a good look. It's not a good look. So Charles is an expert in Spain, looks like. He says that the entire country of Spain isn't that way, only Ibiza. The rest of the country is conservative. So I've never met anybody from Ibiza. I've only met people from Barcelona and Madrid. And the people I met from them two places have said the complete opposite. I personally have never been there. You have probably. But these people are from there and they said that shit turns up. And there's a lot of that shit going on. I've never met anybody from Ibiza and I've never heard anything about Ibiza. So I can only say what I've heard from people who are from Barcelona and Madrid. One of the girls I dated from Barcelona told me the ins and outs and all that shit. She said it goes up. And those are the top 3 travel destinations in Spain. So again, I would have to disagree. But anyways, I've never been, so I can't speak too much on it. So yeah, now Ibiza is lit. I'm trying to go there this summer. Yeah. So now we're gonna talk about this is a lot of fine ass. It's a lot of beautiful women in Spain. We're gonna talk about whole ass activities from Americans in Brazil. If you saw if you saw the don't forget about Puerto Rico. If you saw the oh shit, my chat is behind. If you saw the community tab that I posted today, where is it at? About the screenshot. Yeah, catch me on that story because catch me up on that story because I've been out of the loop for a month. Yeah, so I'm about to go over this situation. And I just gotta do it, bro. I just gotta do it. Alright, so on my community tab today, I made a post yesterday talking about all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And we know we've been hearing that shit for a long time. That everybody that look like you is not your friend, bro. Just because they're an American, you got guys saying, well, when I'm in other countries, I don't even fuck with Americans. Which is, you're entitled to that. That's cool. I don't have no issue with that. But let's be honest, bro. A lot of guys, when they're away from home for any amount of time, or even if it's a month and you don't know anything and you run into somebody that might know a little bit more about this area, you might ask them some questions and you might not hang out with them the whole entire time. Y'all might just go get a drink. Y'all might just have a beer, or y'all might run into each other at the same party. And y'all might so happen just to kick it kind of close to each other. You feel me? Maybe. Can't speak for everybody. I'm just saying maybe. You might. It's human nature. It's human nature to when you hear somebody speaking English and it's another brother, another black American, you're like, oh shit, what's up, bro? Where you from? Blah, blah. That's how me and Dylan became cool. Dylan watched my videos and we was at Carnival, the last place you would think you would run into an American is at Carnival, in the midst of millions of people in the street. And you've seen Salvador's Carnival is different from Rio. Let's see. Yeah, hit the like button, get the likes up. Get the likes up. So yeah, it's different. So because of that, the chances, he literally had put his suitcase down, walked outside, and ran directly into me. And was like, bro, what the hell? And kicked it with me ever since. So you'll run into guys overseas that you can kind of tell, okay, you're cool, or you kind of off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The energy's off. Or I'll say what's up, but to kicking it with you like that, it's just not in my thing. And I can pick up on shit pretty quick. Not every brother even returns a simple head nod. It's weird. Yeah, so you've had guys that, because of that post that I just recently posted about, what was that video? About the passport bros helping the feminist agenda. Now I'm gonna say this. Almost all of these niggas that are in Salvador watch my videos secretly. They all watch my videos, bro. They all watch my videos. And funny as it is, they all see me in the street. I don't see them, but they see me. And that's why I say everybody that look like you and where you from don't really mean that they on the same fucking page, bro. Cause you it's almost like they want to keep Salvador, they want to keep Brazil to themselves. Oh, I was the first one here. I've been here they try to flex how long they've been here, as if that means shit to me. I've been here for 10, 15 years. They'll flex their year, how long they've been here, as if it means something. Instead of being happy like, damn, that's what's up, bro. You here now too? That's cool. Hey, if you ever need something, man, hey, I can show you around. You know, I've been here for 10, 15 years. I can show you around. Boom, boom, boom. But these motherfuckers ain't making no videos talking about what hand signs not to do. Who is? Me. And I've been here for a little less time than them, way less time. What to do at the beach, what not to do. Right? I got videos up, a gallery of shit showing guys what to do, what not to do, how to move, how not to move. But these are fucking travel or Brazil or Salvador, Rio, Sao Paulo OGs. And they quiet as a church mouse, but let some shit come out. Oh, I told him, you ain't say shit. You ain't said shit. You ain't say shit, bro. You ain't say shit. It's when it's like they want to keep this area so to themselves and all the other expats that they know, right? Because they got a little group on WhatsApp apparently, because they commented the shit on my YouTube. Oh, we tried to tell y'all, but y'all laughed at our group. I never even knew your group existed. They told Austin about a group. I never knew about your group, never cared to know about your group, bro. I never cared to be in anybody's group. I have my own thing going. So, anyways, after that shit broke out and everything was happening, now they want to come out and say everything, especially after that video I posted, talking about where are these guys that got all this shit to say about me and Austin. Bro, the thing that still is crazy to me is, nigga, I'm not hard to find in this bitch. Like, nobody. Like, dog, you can literally run around and see the same people every now and then here. Nobody's that hard to find, bro. So, to sit here and have so much shit to say on Instagram, Twitter, making little sneak diss YouTube videos, bro, that's bitch shit. That's bitch shit 100%, bro. You got guys that's been in Brazil for 10, 15 years and don't say shit until it gets bad. Now they want to come out and defend their title and defend themselves. Not one. And I talked with Austin. I was like, bro, did these I'm not gonna drop none of these niggas' names. Because they really don't even deserve to even have a fucking name. But not one of these dudes reached out to Austin and was just like, yo, bro, let me talk to you. Let me do this, let me do that, let me show you, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Me and Austin, I had more conversations with Austin than any of these niggas that was here for 10, 15 years. And I was like, bro, he asked me, hey, should I go here? Should I do that? Should I do that? I'm like, nah, bro, you shouldn't do that. Oh, that might be cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Austin, no, when we be out. And everybody know, bro, Austin red pill like a motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, that shit ain't, you can't do that shit. I'm just letting you know you can't do that shit. So he toned that shit back a lot. Where the fuck was any of these niggas that been living here in Brazil for 10 to 15 years and they watch this nigga content? Austin was here for 2 months, bro. 2 months. I would say one guy, I'm not gonna drop his name, and I'm actually cool with him. One guy told Austin to chill. One guy. And it wasn't none of these niggas that's talking shit on YouTube videos, on commenting on Instagram posts. I ain't seen him, but I've seen other niggas that was all in his face, high-fiving him in the street and doing all that shit. I seen them on comments and videos. I seen them. Right? So that's why I posted friend Steven from the movie Django. There's a lot of house niggas out here and that's American in Brazil, bro. So all Americans that you meet ain't cool. Them niggas will turn on you quicker than a chick would, bro. And as sad as it is, that's facts. So, and then you sit back and you start to think, who really got this shit going? Who really got this ball rolling? So, I posted a screenshot today. And we already know there's a guy. Again, I ain't gonna drop nobody's name. There's a guy that's on Twitter. And he fucking hates Austin, bro. And he's here in Brazil. He hates Austin. He was on Twitter slandering the hell out of Austin's name, bro. And yeah, I'm mentioning Austin, and everybody knows Austin. I'm not mentioning any of the people named that's here. But Austin's name is every fucking where, bro. Like Austin's a viral guy. So me saying Austin name, but I'm not giving none of these weirdo niggas names, bro. This dude hates Austin, bro. He go on Twitter talking shit about Austin. When the shit was going down, he was talking shit about Austin. He had a lot of shit to say, but never directly addressed anybody's name in the post, right? He just put passport bros. This dude is, bro, I'm gonna always tell facts. I'm never gonna run, I'm never gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell facts. I'm gonna stand on what the fuck I say. This dude is friends with the chick that keep posting all this shit about everybody, right? They friends on Instagram. They communicate. The guy that we knew, me and Austin, the guy is another. These are both American guys. The guy that we knew, this dude, he used to go to the parties with us, festivals with us, the beach with us. If we saw him in the street, he'll tag along with us. And I had this nigga at my girl crib for her mom's birthday. Cause I'm thinking, yo, we all cool, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my mom's girl is having a party. She invited us. She said you can bring the people that you're close around. So I took us there, bro. And this is some real Judas shit, bruh. Like, snake as hell. And I'm talking about just like simply lying about little shit. So he defended the American guy. I'm like, yo, okay, what did he say? You feel me? What did he say to the chick directly? And he like, let me think. Like, nigga, come on, bro. You know exactly what the fuck this nigga said. That's your man's. Y'all's cool. You know what this nigga said, bro. So this nigga sends me a screenshot of him having a conversation with the feminist chick. This nigga dropped. He sent me this screenshot as if this is all I said to her, as if that was a pass. Like, nigga, that's still hoe shit, regardless of whatever you're saying, bro. That's hoe shit. This nigga says he reached out to the girl first. He reached out to the girl first and was just like, that guy Austin. I'm gonna dissect this message. That guy Austin. Like, nigga, you was cool with this nigga. You was cool with us, but you referring to him as that guy Austin. That guy Austin is in Sao Paulo now. He's not in Salvador at this time. I don't know if he's coming back to Salvador or not. So she hearts the message. She never responded. He sent this message to her at 7:37 a.m. January 12th. January 12th, he sent the second message at 10:30 a.m. This nigga waited 3 hours. She didn't respond, bro. He waited 3 hours to report back to her. This nigga says, from what I understand, yo, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Let me open up this shit. From what I understand, he just caught a flight out of Brazil, and he'll be out of Brazil for a few weeks. I want to see. Yeah, I know this dude personally. He been around us a few times. Yeah. I've been cut him off, bro, like months ago. Months and months and months and months ago. I cut this nigga off months ago because I was getting weird vibes over a situation that we had. What do y'all think about that shit, bro? So moving forward, later down that message, she then responds and says, Let me know if you know anyone in the groups, so so we can infiltrate it. In other words, let me know if you know people, if you know anyone that you know personally in his group or X group, to report back and drop intel to me. And you know what he does? He double taps the message and gives it a heart. But he did nothing wrong. He's saying he did nothing wrong. He never said nothing foul. He never told. He never badmouthed nobody. Nigga, this is just as bad, bro. That's not even. You can badmouth somebody all day long, but nigga, that's worse. That's worse, bro. That's worse. That's crazy as hell to me, bro. So like I said, this whole thing, hang on real quick, bro. Snakes in the grass for sure. Hang on real quick. All right, we back. Meet up at Pelladino and fight. Do I look like a fool to you? No, nigga. I'm not doing that shit. No, but things always make their way back home. And when people do shit like that, shit always comes back to them. Cause you gotta think, bro. If men, American men, I don't give a fuck where you from, a man, a woman, whatever. If you putting out shit and it's starting to affect the lives of other people, do you not think that shit gonna come back tenfold, bro? Think about how much shit, and let's be honest, bro. Austin talks shit. He do what he do. He you know what I'm saying? He speak his mind. I can't say shit about how Austin speak his mind, bro. That man is a grown man. He do what he want to do. He can put his message out however he want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels put his message out in the tone he did. Andrew Tate do it how he do it. I do it how I do it. Everybody do it how they do it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this man was wrong the way he put his message out. I know, and a lot of y'all know, that we know damn well this man was not promoting no fucking sexual tourism. I didn't see this man deal with not one prostitute when he was down here. He was with regular girls, bro. And all of them was old enough. All of them. So for other black men to sit here and be feeding this chick all this shit is fucking mind-blowing, bro. And all the shit he got, and to find out that it's possibly niggas behind it is crazy as hell. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell, bro. So when you start putting pieces to the puzzle, making shit fit, how the fuck did she get screenshots of whoever's group that was? And it comes back to these niggas. a lot of this shit, cause she had nothing to know about none of that, nothing, bro. So like I talked about like I talked about the other day. Dudes, it's not looking good for Americans, and this article that we opened up the live stream with is not helping. If you guys are just joining in, I'll read this one more time. I'll read it one more time for the guys that coming in late. And hit the like button on your way in here, man. We got 55 likes so far. It's just not it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And what she's doing is actually a crime in Brazil as well. A lot of people don't know that because this is why I continuously tell you guys, bro. It's over for passport clowns like Fred, nigga. See, people. You know, the thing is, I don't even put out half of the content that the people who talk shit do, and I get shit. This nigga's a weirdo, so we just gonna block him all in all. Yeah, it takes reputation. It takes years to build and seconds to destroy. So if you guys are just joining in here, man, like I was saying, what she's doing is a crime in itself. And the reason why she keeps tagging people's names on shit, and the reason nobody's saying shit is because people just flat out don't know. And Brazilians know. You cannot label, attach someone's name to crimes that was never actually put on a person. You cannot do that shit, bro. You cannot do that shit in Brazil. That's false. It's false accusing someone. And then you share it to these big ass blog sites, and you're getting thousands upon thousands of comments talking about it. And then you tagging the people's names on Instagram, and these people follow those people and harass them. That's a crime, bro. And you want to know why? Yeah, but it ain't there no more. You see that, right? It ain't there no more. And hang on. So, nobody's checking her on this shit because a lot of people just don't know. And that's why I put out the video saying, bruh, it's gonna take more people speaking out on this shit that's actually in Brazil, that's been here, that makes content. Because the people that are in Brazil and don't make content, I've been seeing that these are the people who have the most shit to say, and that's siding with them, bro. They siding with them. And the Brazilians who actually know us, either A, don't use social media like that, or B, they just afraid to even get involved with it to go toe to toe with feminists. Yeah, it's black dudes, bro. when I say speaking out, I mean physically making videos and content, actually going to the right people and authority figures to get shit done correctly. But they watch our shit. It's not a secret. They watch our videos, bro. They watch our videos, and what they're doing and what they're trying to do is loop other people's bullshit and put it on other people. You know? That's what's happening. I read an article that was talking about Austin, and they put some shit on another. They put some shit from another YouTuber that was banned from some country, and put it underneath Austin's picture and in his article as if it was about him. And it just makes shit look twisted when it's not. Media games. What up, J-Man? I don't know what the group was. Black Man's Travel, or some shit like that. It got screenshot, and dudes was talking about cameras and all types of shit. Having cameras in the room. Like I said, I'm all for having cameras in your spot to protect you. Nobody can say you did something. Nobody, but to have cameras by your bed, in the bathroom, by the shop, like pointing at certain directions, bro, that shit is just weird as hell. Weird as hell. And I say this to the niggas who's doing that, they need their ass whooped. That's no home training at its finest. That shit is just flat out ridiculous. But they loop that with everything else. Now Austin does call himself a passport bro, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if BMT and all them guys claim to be passport bros or whatever, but if he does, then it automatically gonna fall back on anybody who claims to be a part of that organization or that group or that title. If you're gonna travel, bro, just fucking travel. You don't need a title. It's not gonna give you any extra points to claim to be a passport bro. It's not gonna give you any extra play with the ladies. It's not gonna skip you in line. It's not gonna give you a discount on this shit. It's not gonna do anything beneficial at all. And now people are trying to denounce themselves from the shit when everything's been put out already. In my opinion, I'm always gonna be honest, bro. In my opinion, I feel like if you join some shit, you in that shit. You need to stand on that shit. You rock that shit. You need to stand on that shit, bro. You need to stand on that shit. That's why I never put titles on shit. That's why when you look at gangs, Bloods and Crips, GDs, all this shit, right? You are in that shit. You are in that shit. Blood in, blood out, like they say. You in this shit. Once you in that shit, you in that shit till you die, bro. BLT talk about on his own channel with the live. You get to wear a passport bro shirt though. You saying it's not fly. I don't have a passport bro shirt, so I don't even know what you're talking about. If you make accurate content, then you wouldn't get heat. You made a video saying there's almost no wives in Brazil. That's inaccurate. Even in Bahia, which is huge, there's a mad traditional women. I didn't say there's no wives in Brazil. I never said that. If you look at any of my videos, I've always said there's a lot of single women. There's a lot of good women here in Brazil. Do I know a lot of married women who fuck around and do shit? Yes. Um, what I did say was that a lot of these women are not marriage material that you're just gonna meet on an every day-to-day basis. They're not. They're not. And then I made a video following exactly what I meant by that. If a girl kisses in the street, just in passing by you, she looks at you, you look at her, she choosing you, and then she kisses you, she's not a wife, bro. Would you consider that a wife? We didn't go to a club for that. We didn't go anywhere for that. We're just walking down the street, and I've seen it. It happened to me. That's not somebody that I'm going to be considering a wife with, a life with. You can find girls that can be a wife at a party. I know a lot of people say, you can't find girls at a party. You go to parties. Shut the fuck up, bro. You don't even know. You can go to a samba event. And you can go to a pagoji, a funk party. Two different parties. One's more high scale. The people dress differently. The vibe is different. And one, everybody's shaking ass. One dances this way, one dances that way. One dresses this way, one dresses that way. I go to all events. You can find wives in Brazil. You're just not gonna find them in tourist areas, bro. You're not gonna find them at the beach that much. Yeah. Can you? Yeah. But you're not gonna find them. You have to get away from the beach areas. But guess where dudes are going when they come to Brazil? What's his name? Rocky. Where are they going when they go to Brazil? Are they going to just to the Amazons? No. Where's the average American going when he comes to Brazil? Somebody put this in the chat. What's the top 3 places that they're going to Brazil? All of them is gonna be beach areas, except for one of them. Rio is number 1. Yeah, people ain't watching the videos, bro. They just talking shit. Rio is number 1. Look at the chat. Rio. Rio is number 1. Number 2 would be Sao Paulo, and number 3 would be Salvador. Guys typically are not going to Belo Horizonte. That's not the first place they go, and that's not the place they spend their whole entire time. We're talking about the average guy, bro. On average. It's not Fortaleza either. That might be one of the stops that you make on your tour. Folks is not going to Belo Horizonte and Fortaleza on average, bro. Stop capping. And they're not going to Florianopolis either. Stop capping, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. I'm all for giggles and laughing and playing games, bro, but y'all niggas need to stop lying. That's the problem, because you got niggas like this in the chat that think that dudes is going to all these other places. No, that might be a place that you go after you know what I'm saying? But that's not where you're going, and that's not where you're stopping for the first, that's not where you're spending most of your time. Rio, Salvador, or Sao Paulo, bro. Stop it. And those are like high tourist areas. And typically you're not gonna find wives in those areas. On average, you're not. You're meeting people who are also on vacation, who are also traveling from other parts of Brazil. Here in Baja, exactly, especially, I meet so many people from Fortaleza, Recife, Belo Horizonte, from Florianopolis, Rio. I don't meet too many people that are actually from Salvador in Baja. Charles says, I'm kind of tired of Rio. I've been thinking about Belo Horizonte, Florianopolis. Yes. So here we go. Now we can run with this. We can run with this topic. A lot of guys go to Rio. That's mainly where most people go. If you're in the United States and you ask 100 Americans, hey, you know about Brazil? The first place they're going to say, oh yeah, Rio, I saw it on a movie. So let's talk about some of these places that Charles mentioned, because he mentioned some places. Now, these places, yes, you can find wives and women that you can settle down with. Belo Horizonte has a lot of beautiful women, bro. Every single chick I've ever met from Belo Horizonte has been gorgeous and cool as hell. And they come down to Salvador and they visit. They come down and visit. Florianopolis, if you like white girls, that is the white girl heaven. They have a more German population there. Tourists typically don't go there. It's way south. It's cold as hell. It snows there too. All right. You can find lighter skinned women or fair skinned women in Florianopolis. Then it says that they're not checking for brothers out there like that. They definitely ain't checking for brothers in Recife like that. Now, if you're a guy that you've always had luck with the white girls, then you might can do it because you move. You I don't know. It's just something about you that attracts them. But in Recife, it just wasn't my thing. I'm not even attracted to white girls like that either. So, you know, I'm into melanin. Where else did he say? He said Florianópolis. No, he said Porto Alegre. I heard some good shit about that. Fortaleza. Fortaleza is now, like I said, that's not a big traveled area either for Americans. So you can find good women there to settle down with. The more north you go, so once you leave outside of those three main areas, Rio, Sao Paulo, Salvador, can you find them in Salvador? Yeah, but you need to get. So let's break it down to those three places, because again, most guys are just gonna stick to those three. You need to get out of Copacabana, Ipanema, LeBlanc. You need to get out of those areas if you're trying to find a good woman. Can you find them in those areas? Rocky, yes, but for the most part, you're not. You're gonna find chicks that just want to hook up, and you'll be a fool to believe that it ain't going down like that. In Salvador, you need to get out of Rio Vermelho, Baja, Ongina area. Why? Because that's a tourist area, and most chicks in those areas that you meet is just trying to have fun. Are you gonna find a wife in those areas? Probably not. Can you? Possibly, but on average, you're not. You need to get out of those areas. You need to go more inland. Even if you stay in Salvador, go to other parts. I mean, if you stay in Bahia, go to Feira de Santana, or go to not Morro de São Paulo, because that's another destination spot for everybody vacationing. You go to like other parts, bro. Lago de Freitas. You can go to Lago de Freitas. I'm probably saying it wrong. Camaçaí, I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's another area. Outside is more inland. Itacaré, Porto Seguro. Porto Seguro is like that. That's more of a tourist area too. It's like a vacation spot, but they do have local areas. It's kind of similar to Morro de São Paulo. I would not go to Morro de São Paulo. Yeah, you have locals that live there, but Morro de São Paulo is more for a vacation spot. It's an island. I would not go there looking for a wife at all. It's essentially like going to Hawaii. Everybody's on an island. Everybody's partying. And the people that you meet that travel there usually got a little bit of money. Brazilians who got money. Yeah, so you gotta get out. The point of that is get out, which I mentioned in the video. That's how I know niggas don't watch. They just listen to a few words and click off. Or they read a title and never watch a video and click off. Yeah, so if you want you go inland. Even if you stay in Rio, go inland and you'll find better candidates for women that you want. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, Morro de São Paulo is a big ass party place. Big ass party place. But I will say this: when you start doing adventuring out of them areas, you need to speak Portuguese, bro. So if you think you're just gonna show up and just and all these, a lot of them little places like that, they don't even accept cards, credit. You need to have cash. The technology over them, and I know in Morro de São Paulo, my damn credit card didn't even work. My credit card didn't even work. Thankfully, the guy that I was with had a card too, and his worked, or he had cash because his card didn't work either. He had cash, so thankfully he had cash on him. No, I say it when I want to say it. I don't say it on your time, bro. That's what you need to understand, Rocky. That's what you need to understand. What you need to do is watch my videos entirely. Because what you need to understand is I never promoted, I've always put Brazilians in a good light. I've never spoke bad about Brazil, ever. So what you need to do is watch my videos entirely, consistently. Because everybody in this chat know. Everybody in this chat knows. Because if you watch my videos consistently, you wouldn't have made that comment. You wouldn't have made that comment. Because we all know you can find wives in Brazil, bro. You're just not going to find them in the places that we listed. Can you find them in the club? Yeah, it depends on where you at, though. Depends on where you at. It depends on what venue you at. Yeah, and let's be honest, a lot of dudes in here ain't looking for no wife. I've never been the one that told you you need to find one anyway. You know what I'm saying? I personally want to be married to a Brazilian. That's always been one of my dreams and goals is to marry a Brazilian, have a family, and live in Brazil. That's always been my shit that I stood on, bro. So is that everybody's? No, but for me, that's what it is. Yeah. You can tell who really been here from the beginning. You can tell who been here after the shit happened with the the feminist shit. And people really need to truly understand how. Yeah, if you guys don't know what PicPay is, PicPay or Pix is like Cash App version in Brazil. That's how they send money. They pay accounts with it, pay Ubers with it, pay everything with it. That doesn't even sound right. What do you mean that don't sound right, Shaq? So yeah, YouTube is a business. YouTube is a business, bro. And at times people use clickbait titles. And what people don't understand is the business and how shit works. When you use a clickbait title, it makes people click on it. Just like this video did for you. But it wasn't clickbait. This actually happened today. And I didn't get into it just because My damn computer reset, but we about to get back into it. So, people use clicky or bait titles to make you click. And one of the American guys went on a panel and was talking shit about Austin over a video that Austin had up on his YouTube. And he was saying, "Don't come to Salvador." And he had his head down like this. If you watch the video entirely, he's saying, "Do not come to Salvador as your first place. Go to Rio, because Rio is like the training wheel spot, right? You get in, you get acquainted to the culture, the language, and all that, and then come to Salvador. But you need to get your Portuguese." If you watch the video, it made sense. But all he saw was, "Don't come to Salvador." So he ran with that shit, went on another dude's panel, and was just talking shit. He's encouraging people not to come to Salvador. He's disrespecting people from Salvador, telling people not to come here and experience this beautiful culture. So that's a lot of the shit that people just see shit and run with it and send it off. Like, "Oh, that's some bullshit. Let me send that off. Oh, I see that bullshit. Let me send that off." Watch the videos, bro. Do not base anything off the thumbnail, and do not base shit off of the title. Watch the video. It's a business. It's a part of the game, bro. Watch the goddamn video. Anyways, what area has Alicia Keys and Beyonce women? I like them like that. Shit. Salvador is gonna be one of the, well, I'll say Bahia. You find them in Bahia. Find them all around Brazil, bro. They got black people all around Brazil. Even in the predominantly white areas, you're gonna find sprinkles of black women too. And it's usually the light-skinned women. I haven't really seen too many of the darker skinned women. They probably have them, but usually when I see them, they are the light skinned women. Fred, you got a unicorn woman. You're lucky, bro. You hit the Brazilian woman lottery. Yeah, so I always said that. I'm lucky as hell. I don't know who the fuck this is calling me. I got lucky. And I met her in Salvador, but I didn't meet her at the beach. I didn't meet her at a club. I didn't meet her, I don't know who the fuck that is calling me, bro. I don't know who that is. I met her on IG. I met her on IG. We went out on a date, and the rest was that. I actually met Durag Bay in the middle of, so remember I went back to the States, and I went back to the States in that time where I told you guys I went back and I get my phone stolen, blah, 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 all that shit. So I actually met her when I was online, when I was actually like two or 3 months prior to coming back to Brazil. So we were talking, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even meet her yet. We were just talking, then finally got here. So it was all internet based prior to getting back. And then once I got back, shit, it was pretty much went out, vibed, and our very first video was the video I was teaching her how to do her do-rag. That was our very first video together. That was our very first video together where I was teaching her how to do her do-rag. but she don't like going to. She like going out, but she like going to like samba. She doesn't go out that much though. She works. She does her online schooling. That's it. So it's the same playing field. IG got the groceries, museum, parks, malls, etc. Yeah, but like I said, she goes to school. She does her online school for her interior designing, and then she does her work. She rarely goes out, bro. She rarely goes out, and even when she has the opportunity to go out, she would rather kick it with me and go do shit like going to the movies or cooking at home and let's doing like a little watching some series and shit on TV or finding a new series to watch together. Um, and she wants to travel with me. It's just so difficult, bro, because she works a lot. So now she hit me up the other day and was like, "Look, babe, I want to learn how to trade." And so I'm gonna send her. I probably make her account, right? Make her account with U.S. currency. Set her up a currency account in U.S. currency. So I'm breaking down the numbers to her, right? And I'm asking like, what's your goal? What's your goal of how much you will be satisfied with on making? You know what she said, bro? She said, I'll be happy with making $50 a day. And then I was like, $50 a day? And what we trade, we make $50 with it. I mean, I'm talking about 2-3 minutes. And she was just like, I'm cool with $50 a day. And I'm digging deep into it. I'm just like, so we doing the math, right? We laying in bed. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We doing math and shit. This was literally 2 days ago. and she doing the math. She was like, yeah, babe, of course. She said, $50 a day. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this shit. She said, let me pull out my calculator. Watch this. Hang on, my shit going crazy. She said $50 a day is how much is that in reais? That's about 200, about 250. Hang on, let me look. Let me get it exact. Let me get it exactly. $256. Yep, Saint Sarah said it. So $256 a day, right? She works a commission-based job. So I'm gonna tell you guys, Fred. So it's a name she has, a nickname you give her or do her. It's just because I didn't even give her that name, bro. You guys gave her that name. I was showing her how to put the do-rag on, and everybody started calling her do-rag babe. Cause she's just naturally beautifully fine, bro. She don't wear makeup or none of that shit. She's just naturally beautifully fine. So it's about $256 a day. Way more than she make right now a day. And she works a like a sales type job. It's all commission based. So if you don't sell, you don't eat. So on her best day, she don't even make that like that. So 256. That's a lot. So then you do 256, right? Do 256 every day. We'll do it times 5. Monday through Friday. That's 1,280 reais a week. And then you 4 days. I mean, you got 4 weeks in a month, which is 1,280 times 4, 5,120, 5,000, bro, 5,120 reais a month. Now I'm gonna tell you guys. So when she told me this, she said I would be extremely happy with just making $5,120 a month. That's 4 times. That's close to 4 times than what she makes right now. Just making $50 a day, bro. The average Brazilian makes anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 reais a month. Right? $15,000 is $292. 2,000 reais is $389. All right. What I say, 5,180? That's 1,000. That's 1,000 US dollars a month, and $50 a day. So that is when she broke it down like that, I was like, wow. So yeah, you can definitely do that. So I said, here's what we'll do: do this for a couple months, and if I can see that you consistently. And she was like, what do you think? I just want to leave my job. I said, no. No. Even though I know how easy it is to make 50, I told her, you're not gonna leave your job. So she's asking for my approval, right? So she's like, I just want, because it just start all making sense. She's like, so we literally going over the chart. I'm showing her the chart, and she just like, damn. So all I gotta do is this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and pay attention to this, and this, and this. Yeah. And you send out the signals to us. So if I'm at work and I get the signal on my phone, yeah. All right, bet. I'm gonna just stop working. No. I said I need to see you consistently. I need to see you consistently doing this shit for months. If you can master making 50 US dollars a day, if all else fails, you know how to make for sure 50. She was like, all right, cool. This is what I'll do. I'll just nickel and dime it. I'll do 25 here, 25 there. Boom, there's my 50 for the day. I was like, I mean, technically, when you think about it, yeah. Or she said, I can do 30 here and 20 there. I was like, yeah, pretty much. As long as you're making 50 a day. At times, it's going to shoot up higher, of course. But as long as you know how to make 50 a day, if I see that shit consistently, then I'll agree to you, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But for now, just use that shit as extra money on the side. She a part of the program, man. She a part of the program. She knows she's on my program. I don't know how we got off topic to that, but yeah, bro. Somebody asked, am I going to do a live? Has the exchange rate changed since the election? Not much. It's at 5.1 right now. It's not much. Here lately it was at 5.3. It ain't done much, bro. It hasn't done much. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys. Make $50 a day isn't bad. Yeah. She needs some seed money though. I don't know what seed money means. But this account that I'm gonna make for her is just simply a saving for her to start learning how to do it, and then boom, she make her $50, close the trade, make her $50, close the trade, make her 50 close, and she can over time see it grow, and that'll be her personal account that she's rocking with. And when she needs something, she know how to make her money. That's what it's about, bro. Not having a woman that's solely depending on you, teaching her how to make her own bread. And just to look in her eyes when she was just like seeing the fact that she can make 5,000 reais a month was like a little kid at Christmas. That's the real pressure, nigga. That's the real shit. She needs money to start with. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the money to start with. I'm gonna make the account for her. I'm gonna jumpstart her account and do it that way. Then she can leave her job, right? Full time, leave her job. Full time, leave her job. Now she making bread. We making bread. Now she able to travel. Now she able to be in my content with me because she has so many dreams, and her dream ain't even to go to the United States. Her dream is just to go meet Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo. She's simple as hell, bro. She want to go to more than Sao Paulo. She want to go to the Amazon. She want to leave Salvador. A lot of these chicks have never even left Salvador. A lot of these chicks have never even left Rio, Sao Paulo. They have not even left their own fucking neighborhoods, bro. So you can meet quality chicks here that have never went outside of their little circle. It's just the way it is, man. Yeah, simple. And she hella grateful. Hella grateful. My girl from Rio has only left Rio once or twice. There's a lot of people like that, bro. They've never left their areas. Because, look, financially, they can't. They can't, bro. Like, they literally work. And the little money that they make goes to their food bill, their water, their electricity, and whatever is little left over, they might buy a couple beers and go out to a club. And then they work. They only get paid one time a month, bro. And look, my girl, she didn't work during, like a lot of people didn't work during Carnival. So that shit, bro, not working a full week affects everything. Everything, bro. Everything. That's a full week. You only get 4 weeks to win. And you only got 3 because Carnival come through. And if you work any type of retail job or job where you working, not Uber, because of course Uber's making money constantly. But if you working like a staple-based job, retail, restaurant, shit like that, you working, bro. And in Carnival, that shit closed. Now in the mall, you got some stores that stayed open, but her specific store is like a private type store. They closed. So she didn't make no sales. Nobody there made sales. Everybody, I can guarantee you, everybody check was low as shit because of that. Yeah, a lot of trading is psychological, fundamental and psychological. Yeah, bro. It's and when you meet Brazilians, that's why I say, bro, Brazilians are some of the most hardworking. I would say Brazilians are more hardworking than Americans, and earn so little, and still have a smile on their face, and will still give you what they don't have. I've never met people like that in my life, bro. Brazilians are special. And they different. They work hard as hell, and they don't have a lot, but they'll give you they last if they really like you. And that's guys and girls. I got homeboys that do the same shit. Hey man, you're hungry? I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like nah, bro, I'm good. But they'll still offer shit, even though they just worked all day for that. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But I'm gonna read. I know we got people that's still jumping back in here and probably, um, probably didn't catch the live. Sent Durag Bay $25 to get started. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I'll let her know you sent the $25. I'll let her know. But she's well taken care of. But I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Troy. How much would you say for 2 weeks in Salvador, 2 weeks in Rio? 3K? Oh, that's safe. That's safe. 2,500 to 3K would be safe, yeah. I would say most of your money, if you like to go out and have a good time, most of your money is gonna be spent on dating, really. Going out, going on dates, because a meal for one is not gonna be that much. But a meal for two every day or every other day will start to add up over a while. Yeah, so they work Monday through Friday or Saturday. My girl works every other Saturday. Sunday, a lot of people don't work in Brazil. And that's pretty much when they go to the beach and they go with family. They have little stuff at the house. So it's a more family and chill, relaxed day. You'll notice the beaches are a lot busy on Mondays as well because a lot of people don't work on Mondays too. A good amount do, but a good amount don't. All right, so this story for you guys that just joining in. So we had an American black guy from Pennsylvania. "29 years old. He's a software engineer. He was arrested today in Salvador, 10 minutes up the road, because he had a prostitute at his house, and she didn't get paid for her services. So he pretty much had sex with her and didn't pay her. He said the man is from Pennsylvania in the United States and is working here in the capital of Bahia, which is Salvador, from home for about a year with his tourist visa. He lived in a luxury building in Rio Vermelho with his partner, which is a Brazilian girl. The military police is in the area, just passing by, and heard the report of the girl, of the prostitute chick, right? We'll say working girl, because they don't like to be called prostitute. We'll say working girl. Of the working girl. And the agents called police officers from the Rio Vermelho police station to be able to follow up to the American's apartment. So they go to their apartment because they got a call that there's an altercation going on because she didn't receive payment. According to TV Bahia, the man was under the influence of drugs and ended up assaulting the girl. So he ended up beating up the working girl because she ended up calling the police and whatever the case. The American even held a pistol from the police officer. So I don't know how in the hell he got a police. Bro, that part, if you look at the comments, you will see people saying, how the hell did he get the gun? If this was a Brazilian, he would have been shot down. I don't know how he got the gun from the police officer. He was on drugs. We get that. But usually, like I said, when police get out of the car, they already ready. So the fact that he was assaulting an officer and got the gun and didn't die is crazy. Durag Bay sent me this. The American even held the pistol from the police officer and masturbated in front of the police officers inside the apartment. And what crackhead activities is going on, bro? What is going? What in the GTA, the Grand Theft Auto 5, crackhead activities is going on? And if you're living here in Brazil, there is no reason, there is no way in hell you should be even dealing with working girls. You've been living here for a year. There is no way in hell you should be dealing with working girls. If anything, you should have, you should be going on dates with many women, regular girls, because you live here. You're not on a, you're not in crunch time mode. You know what I'm saying? You can relax. You can go out. You can meet people the right way. You ain't gotta force shit. That shit is crazy, bruh. That shit. Yeah, he got arrested. Look. Here's the article right there. It's just not looking good right now for Americans in Brazil, bro. It's just not looking good. It's not. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good right now, bro. Most likely he gonna get deported. 100%. 100%. Yeah, and then masturbating in front of the police, like, bro, you got to be on some. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he on some type of drug, and I don't know what drugs they have in Brazil. I don't deal with drugs, but he had to be on something to go this deep, bro. To dive off this deep in, he had to be on something strong as hell. Dog. I don't know what that was, bro. Yes, you do. You eat edibles. Yeah, I eat edibles every now and then. I might dabble in a little edible, but to be quite honest, off the record, Brazil does not have good edibles. Um, they sell them on the beach like little brownies, cupcakes, and shit like that. You would damn near have to buy the whole entire inventory to probably feel a little bit. Now in the States, you can buy edible and feel like you in heaven, high as hell. But here they just don't have the same potency. Yeah, and edibles ain't gonna make you do no shit like that. Hell no. Yeah, this is another reason why I say whether you're visiting here, whether you're living here, there's enough regular women who are more than cooperative to enjoy and have a good time with, to get to know, to date, to go out for dinner and eating, go to the beach, whatever the case, whatever activities y'all want to do, there's enough for that. And if y'all both vibing, y'all on the same page, then y'all can move past that point. But just flat out be dealing with working girls, especially if you live in here, that should never be your first option when you come to Brazil, bro. Now, Philippines, Thailand, all them other shits like that, Dominican Republic, I don't know. But in Brazil, prostitutes should not be your first resort. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That should not be your first option. Try, 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 and try again. Because most of the time, when I see guys that's not having success, it's usually shit that they doing wrong. Usually, if a girl says, if they get a girl's number, they'll try to oh, it's your loss, I'm American. That's where you fucking up right there. They don't care that you're American, bro. Sometimes you get guys that try to come off arrogant. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? That's your loss. Even if they don't understand what you're saying, they can understand that your vibe, your energy is hostile, right? Just because you're American does not give you a pass in Brazil with females. And going at this, and we keep going at this rate, they ain't gonna want shit to do with nobody that's from the United States, bro. I'm not even laughing because shit's funny. It's just sad the way a lot of shit is happening for Americans, and it's putting a light on everybody that's American, unfortunately. Because now you got an American who's beating up a Brazilian woman, and then you got lies over here talking about sexual tourism shit, and here's an American with a prostitute. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, bro. Yeah. Faking confidence, gringo complex. Yeah, you have guys that use gringo as a pass that you're supposed to be with me. No. It ain't looking good, bro. Yeah, you got to pretend to be from somewhere else. If this shit keeps going the way it's going, and this shit right here is gonna get in the hands of the wrong people, and they gonna make this fucking story even bigger than this is right now. Which it's already been on the news. He said from now on, I'm from the Virgin Islands. Nah, for real, bro. I'm from Europe at this point. I'm from fucking Africa at this point. I'm about to denounce my fucking American. That's what I'm about to denounce. I'm about to denounce my American nationality. Oh, bro. Panama, Virgin Islands. Please don't use Canada. On my mama, I'm from Ethiopia. My mama name is Women. We from Nigeria. I'm from Portugal. Hey, we got a lot of foreigners in the chat right now. Damn. Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. We covered a lot of shit today. As always, bring you guys the updates. Yeah, it's just not a good time right now. It's just not a good time. These comments are interesting as hell. Interesting as hell. But anyways, man, seems like the chat don't from the station. Yeah, the chat is gone, bro. The chat is gone. The dollar's about to smash anyway. So yeah, that's another thing too. The dollar is getting weak and weak and weak and weak and weak and weaker and weaker and weaker, bro. I was literally just talking to Freddie the other day, and he's from Liverpool, and I think one of his Great Britain pound is like 6.2, 6.2 or 6.5 or some shit like that in Hay Ice. I was like, damn. I thought the dollar was I thought the dollar was good when I first got to Brazil. It was like 5.8, 5.9, almost at 6 because of the whole shit that was going on. But the pound, bro, shit. It almost makes me want to just fly over there, convert my money, and then come to Brazil. Because the dollar is strong, but the pound is good as hell. But yeah, man, we've been on here for almost going on 3 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes down there. Rich folks should stop being cocky. Yeah, I'll say this. You know, as an American, when you come to Brazil, you know your dollar is strong. They know it without even knowing your bank account, bro. Um, you don't have to flex on Brazilians like that. You don't have to. They know that you're an American and you could have $1,000 to your name. They're gonna automatically assume that you got some money. Uh, the visas. Last time I checked, the visa should kick in October. The dollar is definitely getting weak, bro. The dollar is getting weak. Yeah, just be generous, bro. You gotta leave the ego. Leave your ego in the United States. Do not bring that red pill shit, that ego tripping shit here, because honestly, you're gonna go out more sad than happy if you come with that ego shit. We all know a lot of people been hurt by dating in the United States, but leave your feelings in the States, bro. If you bring that shit here, and if you just so happen that the first chick you meet is she might not be for you, and then you just blow up on her. Oh, I knew you wasn't shit. Blah blah blah. You just going off, right? Or she don't do something that you want, or you might have your fixed mind because again, you got YouTubers who make it seem like all Brazilian women are submissive and friendly and all this shit. They are. They are that, but all of them are not that, bro. So if you think she's just gonna come to your house day one and clean up and cook and do all that shit, and if you start thinking that all the chicks that you meet are gonna be like that, it's not like that. Now that might be other people's experiences. I've had that my experience. Austin had it for him. I've seen it for him. And a lot of these other guys, they've had it for them. But is it gonna be there for every single guy here? No. So never base good or bad experiences off what you see other people doing. I would say the worst places to convert your US dollars. Number one is the airport. Number two, PayPal. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. You got better chances of meeting rude women in the United States than Brazil. For the most part, you're not gonna meet rude women in Brazil like that. But I will add this: being in Brazil is gonna make you compete like hell as a man too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's gonna make you compete. A lot of guys don't want to compete. What a lot of guys do is say, "Oh, if you don't have tattoos or muscles or a certain height or look a certain way, they not gonna. You don't have success. You don't have a chance." If that's the case, I might as well just stay in the states. That's sucker talk. When I hear people in the comments say that shit, it just tells me you don't want to better yourself as a man. You cannot control your height. Can't control your eye color. Well, actually, you can. Weird as that is, you can actually control your eye color. You can't control. Only thing you can control is what God gave you, bro. And just build with the shit that you got. Go to the gym, drink water, eat good. Use the currency in your favor that way. If you get a cheap little gym membership, go to Self Fit, go to Smart Fit, pay your money, right? Your money goes a long way, so ain't no reason why you shouldn't be eating good. And if you have to, shit, go to like the little bakeries. They call them padarias. Go there, bro. Weigh out your food on the scale and pay. If you eat pretty average, you should have around 40 reais, 50 reais uh, per meal, which is around $9 right now, 8.50, 9.50 per meal. So there's no reason. And they got fish, chicken, broccoli, rice, all the shit vegetables, all that, and you can eat for $8, $9. Of course, if you eat less, it's gonna be less. Of course, if you pile up the plate, it's gonna be more. But to lose weight, you need to spread out your meals. You need to eat at least 5 times a day. A lot of people think eating a lot. Oh, my metabolism. Your metabolism is slow because you don't eat a lot. You need to regenerate your metabolism. So if you somebody that need to lose weight, you need to be eating 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then the little small meals in between, bro. That's how you lose weight. I'm giving y'all game. There is no reason why. And if you're in the States, you need to be getting good protein, good whey, good creatines, shit like that. If you can't go to the gym, you need to be walking. Hit the treadmill. There is no reason. There is no reason that you should be out of shape. There is none. Women look at, I'm gonna tell you what women look at first here. They look at teeth. They look at your mouth first in Brazil. I've asked, I've asked so many women that, and then the women have told other guys that here too. What interests you about a guy? They all say teeth. You want to know how that shit is true? If anybody in this chat has been to Brazil, what's the first thing you see in people's mouth more than you see anywhere else in the United States? Braces. Braces. I wouldn't say it's universal because dental care in the United States is fucking expensive, dog. I think Dylan said he paid like 8 grand. Somebody else said they paid like 4 grand for braces, just for dental care, bro. I would not say. I mean, and you got places in Europe. Europeans, I think certain places in Europe have stereotypes of just having jacked up teeth. So I would probably say like Western cultures are not teeth is not like the main. You have it, but it's not like the main thing. Invisalign is expensive as hell. So South American places, somebody said in Africa, bruh, that's the first thing they look at, and then everything else is, and the next thing is your body. And in Brazil, bro, most of these dudes are in shape. I'll be honest. The average guy is in shape. So if you're at the beach and you can't even take your shirt off, you fucking up. There is no reason you should be at the beach with your shirt on at all. At all. Dominique, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Keep being a real one and putting in the work when others won't. Yeah, so I paid for my braces. I got the top done a few days ago, 3, 4 days ago. I pay 70 Hey Ice a month for my braces. That's like 19, somewhere around anywhere between 17 and $19. It's a lack of confidence. It's time. It's time. It's time, bro. We all know that you gotta have money to travel. We know that. But money is not everything. Money is not everything, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Just take how you are in the mirror right now. I'm gonna say two things. If you don't like how you look ass naked, you need to get in the gym, bro. That's the number one fact. Number two, if you can't take your shirt off and just walk around confidently, you need to get in the gym, bro. I got another point. 3, the better you in shape, take how you are right now. If you can get women the way you look right now, just imagine how many more women you can get if you was in shape, cut, abs, defined. You ain't got to be a bodybuilder. Just in shape, defined, abs, right? Nice chest, arms nice. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, bro, but I'm in shape. If you look at me, you're like, damn, bro, you can see this nigga abs from like down the street. I got nice little cuts. Women want to be with a guy that looks good, bro. Yeah, yeah. So you'll see. Now, okay. Let's take what you're saying into consideration. Some of these guys be having dad bods with pretty chicks. That is facts, right? But are we talking about Brazilian guys that have dad bods or Americans? Are we talking about in Rio? Or where are we talking about? I broke up with my girlfriend. I'm definitely replacing her with a baddie Brazilian. Gotta be a black one. Jim should be standard as a man for health alone. Yeah, bro. Every man is going to. I think I forget. It's after 30, right? You start losing testosterone. That's just it's just as a man, bro. Some people it might happen a little bit quicker, or it might happen a little bit later. But in your 30s, your testosterone starts to drop. If you don't go to the gym, your dick's not gonna get hard, bro. Like then you're gonna start having erectile ED problems, dysfunctional problems with maintaining in the bedroom. Then you're gonna have to start eating fucking Viagra just to perform, which really that truly ain't even you. It just starts creating like bad health creates long-term problems for you more than what you think, bro. The number one thing to help keep your testosterone is doing legs, lifting legs, working out your legs. So I'm giving you guys a lot of information, man. But with everything, like everything, some gonna do it and some not. Now, uh, why would anybody? Okay, if you see a guy, whether it be American, European, Brazilian, with a dad bod, with a baddie, is that motivation to just to fall out of shape because this dude got a baddie? Dude said, I like being fat, Fred. I'm strong and independent. Don't tell me what to do. I don't know. I feel like that comment is trolling and you're trying to be funny. So I'm going to just laugh at it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, eating a lot of Viagra will fuck up everything. And then you don't ever want to get accustomed to just taking shit like that. And I know a lot of guys, they use that royal honey. I would never advise anybody using that shit. Never. For one, I did it. Austin gave me some. I tried that shit. I'm telling you, bro, the next day I developed sinus pressure, sinus infection. I literally felt like I had the flu, bro. I literally felt like I had the flu because too much honey, the ingredients in honey will start to ignite shit within your body. Does it work? Yeah, but is it worth all the side effects and shit that come with it? Hell no. You gotta drink loads, and I mean loads of water, bro. You gotta drink so much water. If not, you're gonna have a headache from hell. Mm-mm. No. So yeah, seeing a guy that's out of shape with a baddie, you see that a lot here. You'll see Brazilian guys that's not in great shape and they have a beautiful ass girl, and you be like, how the hell? But the advantages he has on you is he live here, he speak Portuguese, and he treat her good most likely. I'm not body shaming nobody. I'm just letting y'all know as a man you would think that you would want to be your best. I'm all for pushing men to look their best. You're gonna have way more options. And you're just gonna feel better, bro. Seeing a guy that's out of shape with a badass chick does not motivate me to be out of shape just because he got a badass chick. No, 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 no. And he has money. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. 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 I've had conversation. I've had a conversation with two guys just out of curiosity. Hey, what do you do? You know, what do you do for work? One worked at a car shop as a mechanic, damn near. In other words, a mechanic. And the other one worked at the mall. A regular retail job at a cell phone store, at yeah, at a cell phone repair store. They sold like cell phone shit. Nope. Mm-mm. That's the first thing people think coming from America. How the hell did he get her? He must got money. No, no, not all the time. Not in Brazil. You'll see that more times than not. You'll see a guy like, how the hell? Yep. And you'll see her. You'll be like, bruh, if this was in the United States, she would never look at this guy 1,000 times and would ever consider him a catch. No, because them type of guys don't win in the States. Those guys don't win in the States. So that's the advantages he got on you. He lives here, he treats her good, and he speaks Portuguese. You don't necessarily have to go to the gym, bro. You can literally just go walking, riding bikes, swimming, doing running, uh, shit like that. Have you ever seen swimmers' bodies? They don't live in the gym. I remember when I played college football, we literally did pool workouts, and that shit is intense in water, bro. So you got people here that run, they jog, they ride bikes, they skate, they run, they do workouts in the sand, agilities, they swim in the water at the beach, they go to the actual gyms, they do CrossFit, they do samba, they dance. If you eat good, it does not matter the activity that you're doing, bro. They play volleyball, they play soccer. Guys, you need to know 70 to 80% of what you look like is what you eat. It's not what you do in the gym. You can eat McDonald's every day and go to the gym. You still gonna be out of shape, dog. You're not you can't out train, you cannot outwork a bad diet. I was a personal trainer for 6 years, dog. I know this shit. I worked with I was in sports my whole life. I trained other people. People paid me to train them. I lived in the gym 3 times a day, twice for myself, one for my clients, making meal plans for them. I did that shit day and night for years, bro. You cannot, and I've seen so many people in the States try to out train a bad diet. It don't matter how much you go to the gym. According to Chad Johnson, which is my idol, I love Chad Johnson, bro. One of the greatest receivers of all time. Studied this dude like crazy. Yeah. So Chad Johnson eats, but again, I can eat like shit, and you won't be able to tell. I haven't been to the gym in 4 months, but if I take my shirt off right now, you'd be like, damn, bro. Like, how many, bro? Literally the other day, I think it was Dylan or somebody was like, bro, when did you go to the gym today, or when's the last time you went to the gym? When I say 4 months, 5 months, they be like, there is no way, right? But if you see when I was in the gym every day, it would be complete difference. Complete night and day difference. You can see every damn fiber, every muscle, everything. But the reason people like me and Chad Johnson, the people who've been in sports from kids all the way up until adulthood, you build a fucking slab of concrete, a slab of foundation to where, like, even if you stay active just enough, your metabolism gonna be burning. You've been burning calories, in shape, working out, doing shit day in, day out for 20, 30 plus 40 years type shit. Most people don't have that foundation. So if you have a foundation, you can fuck up from time to time and eat McDonald's, but you still going back to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the most in shape person in my family. So yeah, you're talking about an NFL athlete who has money that eats McDonald's every single day, probably once or twice a day. But the way they train in the NFL, bro, we did NFL workouts, and that shit is not easy, bro. So you training every fucking day, 2 times, 3 times. Like, that's a fast moving sport. So he was fast as shit. So you eat McDonald's, yeah, you're gonna burn that shit off quick. Even him just being alive, his resting metabolic rate is probably fucking out of this roof. That he burning probably 3,000-4,000 calories just off top. Different level, dog. And to be fair, Trey, yes, exactly. Now in Brazil, the food quality is completely different. It's way more healthier, way more fresh. Even if you go to a restaurant, if you order fish, they probably caught that fish probably just a little bit earlier. It ain't been sitting in no freezer, right? Lil Wayne, appreciate the $20 super chat, bro. Do you do home workouts? Yeah, I do push-ups and every now and then. But I'll be honest, bro. I've been slacking on my workout shit. I've been slacking, but you can never tell. But I walk all the time, bro. I'm walking, fast paced, walking. I walk up hills, downhill, walking in the sand, walking everywhere I go. Unless I'm going to my girl crib or somewhere outside of my area, I'm calling Uber. But for the most part, I'm walking. Yeah, appreciate that $20 super chat. I agree, bro. I was eating healthy for like a couple weeks. A Colombian woman that I know knew the difference in my body. Yeah, they can tell. I don't mean to get explicit, but a woman can tell when you've been eating healthy and taking care of your body. That's all I'm gonna say. When you be eating your fruits, your vegetables. That's all I'm gonna say. They know, like, you've been eating pineapples, you've been drinking your fresh juice, you've been drinking your water. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? They know when you've been doing shit right. If anybody ain't gonna tell you, your homie Fred gonna tell you, bro. Mm-hmm. It's always facts, man. It's always facts. So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It's been. Oh, and a lot of people is asking on my post, why are you leaving Brazil? Why are you leaving Brazil? I ain't leaving because I want to. I ain't leaving because I want to. Everybody knows I do YouTube. I ain't leaving because of no drama. I ain't leaving because of no bullshit that's been said. I ain't leaving because I truly want to. I don't want to, honestly. But everybody knows I do YouTube, right? So when you get monetized, they mail you. Well, I already talked about this, but people keep asking, especially with all this shit coming out. Like, oh, why are you leaving Brazil? Trust me, I don't want to, but I'll be back for sure. Um, so, anyways, when YouTube they mail you a Google AdSense envelope, and in the inside it has like a pin code, which pretty much you have to type in. They ask you for that on your YouTube if you want to start receiving the checks. I sent this shit like 2 months ago to my friend's dad's house. Shit still ain't came in. So I requested a new pin to my P.O. box. So I'm gonna have to go and wait it out till it arrives. So I'm pretty much gonna be waiting until it gets there, because if they send it to my address here, um, I really need that shit, because I can see the amount of money I've been making, and I'm like, damn, bro, I could be doing so much with this shit. That's just extra. So for me to just, I requested this shit a little bit ago, so it should be arriving here pretty soon. So whenever that shit comes up, no, I don't talk to family, bro. I don't have anybody that I can truly trust to go to my shit. Mm-mm. I don't talk to my family like that. So, um, but and then at the end of the day, I also have to. You guys know my cameras. All my camera equipment was destroyed. I've been using my phone to vlog and shit. Right? So I've been using my phone to vlog, which in itself is dangerous, because if I get my phone stolen, which has happened already in Brazil, um, then I don't have shit. Then I'll have to go back to the States. So it's just risky just to be filming in the streets with my phone out all the time, recording shit. It's just easier if I can have my camera. But all my cameras, remember I lost my camera, left my camera in Recife, my vlog camera, my Sony with the flip out screen. left that one at the Airbnb. They didn't send the shit back to me. The high quality, the Fujifilm camera was destroyed at the beach, and when it was in my bag. The GoPro on the same day stopped working. So, bro, I ain't had no camera equipment at all. So all the money that you guys send for the cash apps, the super chats, I don't receive the super chats right away. And again, I don't even get access to them. All these super chats that y'all send me, I don't even get them because I'm not even able to receive the fucking money yet. So I just have all of this just sitting there, bro, like, and I can't access it. So I'm still making, yeah, exactly, bro. I'm still making the shit. I'm still making content just with my phone. It's not even to the quality level that I like. You guys know, bro, I invested in camera quality for my channel. At one point, my shit was crispy. You know what I'm saying? But when that shit happened, that shit altered a lot of the video ideas that I had too because of I didn't have all my camera equipment. Because when you have multiple cameras, you can do multiple shots in the street. You could do a lot of different shit. But when you only have your phone, bro, it's hard to. I had to alternate a lot of the shit that I did. Yeah, they send direct deposit, but you have to. If they send me that mail here in Brazil, they're gonna switch my currency to reais because it's a Brazilian address. They're sending it out to a different country. So that's the reason why I can't send it here. You cannot do it through email. You cannot. They literally have to physically approve of your address and the currency that you're claiming your address is, and then they send it. And then it could take, I think Floyd got his pretty quick, but my shit, Austin said his took about 2 or 3 months to get his. And then once you type in that number that they mail you in that piece of paper, then you enter that in on the Google AdSense, and then you can start getting direct deposits. They need to prove your resident shit. I had to purchase a damn P.O. box because I didn't have one. I had to get one just because this shit was taking so long. I had to get one and do all that shit. So now I gotta wait. What I think was happening, either A, it hasn't come in yet, or B, it hasn't. His dad received it and didn't think nothing of it and threw it away. So yeah, until you get monetized. Now once you get monetized, they go all the way back to their very first video and monetize everything you do. So you'll still be able to collect money on every last video, even before you was monetized. Because I didn't get monetized until like 3 months ago. So they went back to all my videos from last year and started monetizing those too. No, it's not gonna be the same, bro. Even if it is, I don't want to take that risk of finding out, and then you have to do all this shit again, and then now your shit is in the system as this, and you got to go through and change it. They have to approve it. It's just too much shit to do. It's just too much shit to do. So I would just rather going back. I don't mind going back, bro. As much as I don't want to, I'll go back for business. And if I know I'm going back for this purpose, I ain't going out and partying and doing none of that shit. I'm literally going back for that, and then I'm gonna get all new camera shit. Brand new camera shit. Brand new cameras. Different ones that I did not have before. More high quality shit. So when I come back, it'll be even that much better. So yeah. But this YouTube, bro, this is I mean it's work, bro. And just like any other job, you got people on the job that talk shit and get on your nerves. It's the same as YouTube because you're literally opening people into your life. You got for you guys that wanna make videos. Now I will say this. Now let me finish my point first. For you guys that want to be a YouTube creator, you have to have thick skin because not everybody's gonna like what you put out. Not everybody's gonna like your message. Not everybody's they're gonna have their own opinion, and that's their opinion. That's their right, bro. Me personally, I don't give a fuck if people talk shit. I'll block your ass. I'll make you keep making new accounts. I'll block your ass and keep going, bro. I don't give a fuck about that one view because I have more people who support me than people who talk shit. So every now and then you will see somebody talking shit, and I just block them. I'm gonna do that, Christian, so I can see exactly and I can track it. Can you track yours? No, you can't. But you cannot be sensitive doing this YouTube shit. All right, but yeah, you can't be sensitive at all. And I'm gonna just say this. I got an email each morning with my mail. Ah, that's dope. All right, so I'm gonna just say this. My channel is gonna be completely different when I get back, in the sense of like content wise. Um, I have some dope ass ideas, different editing, because I know a lot of you guys y'all like the way I started doing the intro to my videos and doing the drone scenes, and the previous videos kind of shows at the beginning, it's kind of like showing you guys like a series, like, so if you guys missed it and it's like, oh shit, this shit look lit, let me go back and watch that last video. I'm gonna start implementing some dope ass shit with more edits and sound bites and different shit like that. It's gonna be a whole different vibe. I think I've been doing some off the clock studying with different edits and stuff like that, camera tricks. I'm gonna be doing that. So the content's gonna look a little different. I'm gonna do less videos. I'm gonna try my best to do less videos engaging in stupid shit about that. I'm just about to get back to doing what I was doing and minding my fucking business. Because when I was doing that, nobody was worried about me. All right. So I'm gonna get back to doing what I love to do, which I haven't changed doing. I've still been doing what I love to do, but yeah, I need to link up with No Reservations. He actually has a podcast, and every time we talk, it's like good information, and then some shit comes up on my end, and I forget to hit him back. But dude is cool as hell, from what it seems. He's one of the guys I would definitely link up with. It's not a lot of content creators that I would link up with. I know Dennis is one. No Reservations is the other one. And there's not too many guys that I would link up with and do content with. And there's been guys that paid me and I sent their money back, just because it was more bad shit coming around their name than good. And I just don't need no more extra fucking controversial shit on my end. Yeah, I'm definitely, so when I get back, I'm definitely gonna be doing more Bahia trips, like around Bahia, showing you guys more of the local vibes, getting out of the typical shit. I'm gonna be going to different parts of Brazil. Yeah, I don't want to meet Philly Don, bro. That's one dude I would not do content with. He's been here a few times since I've been here. I wouldn't want to do that with him. And again, a lot of guys, I'm about to switch my content up so much, it might actually start a trend. because a lot of guys right now is kind of making the same type content. So I'm about to break off. I'm not breaking off. I've always liked to. My content has always been kind of different, even like with my edits and with shit that I do. But I'm about to really turn it up and go left field on people and make sure everything's gonna be more. It's gonna be more like cinematic and film and shit like that. Bro, I got some dope ass ideas, dog. Like this shit about to it's about to be dope. That's all I want to say. It's about to be dope. Um, it's about to be dope. Nobody is doing it. Yeah, Barber World TV got some good content. He got some good content. He travels around a lot too, like kind of like how he travels around like checking effect. With checking effect, only thing I just can't get into his content is because it's all walking videos. I want to see something else. I need to see like some different shit. But dude got hella subscribers, hella views for just walking videos. Can you imagine how many if I had how much if I had his subscriber amount with the content that I make, bro, my videos would be fucking goated. Like my shit would be insane. But it works, and he make the money from it, and it works. You know what I'm saying? I've never met him, but I've seen him post some videos in Salvador at the same time I've been here. I've never ran into him. Um, but he seems to be a cool guy just based off of the stuff that he shows. Because you can only base shit off of what you see people on YouTube do. Yeah, he got a lot of. I don't really watch his content that much, but I see it recommend up a lot. But he definitely got a lot of his views I've seen like 600K, like crazy shit. I'm like, damn, just for walking videos, like that shit crazy. But it's dope to see that it just shows me, and I don't even be on no hating shit. I'm like, damn, brother, I know if that's the case, I gotta keep putting out this content, just because it just shows like. That is the possibilities are endless. What can happen? Philly Dom and Fred collab. That would never happen, bro. I watched a video that he made that really turned me off to ever want to even be associated with him. Yeah. Walking videos is cool. Actually, I watched a few before I got to Brazil, because I was trying to decide between where I wanted to be, and it was only places in Brazil that had the walking videos was Rio and Sao Paulo. A lot of you guys don't know I went to school for computers and the film and shit like that. That's why I'm big into like editing and photography and shit like that. So yeah, I've been more on a vlog style of things, but I'm about to switch this shit up completely, bro. It's about to be dope as hell. I mean, like dope. And it's not even and guys, you gotta understand, it's a job now because I make the money for it, but I haven't been receiving no money for this shit, and I've still been doing the content. Like I said, for me making this content has always been because I just truly love making the videos and then just laying in bed later and just watching. If I just want to go back and revisit a time, like I can just go back and do it, bro. So I save them because you never know what YouTube can do. Because I actually have my highlights, my football clip highlights on YouTube, and they disappeared. At times, I just want to go back and just relive the past, bro. And they deleted my shit. Didn't have no music to it like that. No. You know, it was years back, bro. But yeah. I don't like Philly Dom for the simple reason. It's very simple, bro. It's not difficult to understand. I don't like him not because he's not in shape. That has nothing to do with it. It's because some Brazilian soap operas. It's because he posted a video in a place in Salvador, and he was talking about how these Brazilian guys, which was probably drug dealers, ran up on him and told him to stop filming in that area. And mind you, this part of Brazil is not in Baja. It's not in Rio Vermelho. It's not in a tourist area. It's outside of the tourist zone, so the police presence is not as big, and it's a more local experience. And he got into it with these guys, and he's telling a story online. Somebody sent me the video, and he got into it with the guys. And one guy came, another guy came. They just like telling him, bro, like they arguing. He's in here arguing with Brazilians over filming in a certain spot. And I think if I'm not mistaken, a Brazilian chick, I don't know if he was with her or she was just in that area at the same time, and she trying to pull him away and tell him just to relax. She explaining to them he's an American, he's a YouTuber, and he arguing back in them. I ain't stopping filming. I ain't gonna stop doing shit. I wouldn't go to your job telling you to stop working. I ain't gonna. This is my job. This is how I make money, which is the biggest fucking no, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you how shit happens. Like even in the States, drug dealers, they sell their drugs in one specific area. This is their little corner. This is their block. Why the fuck would you go to New York or to Chicago or to any major city where you're not from there, and if this chick is telling you that these dudes is dangerous, and this is their little block where they do their work at, why would you continuously be filming right there, whether you're a YouTuber or not, bro? Shit like that. Now, let's say he would have got his ass popped or stabbed or whatever case happened to him, then everybody would have been all in uproar, right? When he was blatantly posting it, he posted this shit on YouTube, and people follow him and support him just like they support me, and they think that what he does is cool. Like people think, oh, Fred's a cool ass guy. So a lot of stuff that I say, y'all take and y'all like, okay, it could possibly be true. But shit like that, I never show y'all because I never do. Because I don't want somebody thinking that shit is cool to do, bro. But he was there. He was sitting there like bragging about how ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, and I just kept recording. That's why I don't want to link up with that nigga, bro. That's why. It has nothing to do with nothing else, bro. If he was a cool ass dude, and he seemed to be cool to me, I would make content with him if I felt that way. But I don't like hanging with niggas like that, cause niggas like that who feel like they above the world get put under the world, bro. And I don't have no time to be hanging around with Superman ass niggas that think they better than the next person. I just can't do it, bro. Because when you hang out with people like that, they automatically associate you. Because let's say if I was with him, they would have not just ran up on him and did some shit. They would have affected everybody that was right there with him. So let's say he go back over there again, and them same dudes see him again, and whoever with him could possibly run the risk of some shit happening if he's still filming right there, bro. No. Everywhere I go in Brazil, whether it be tourist areas or not, I'm always respectful to the demands of what they're. They don't want to be in that film. I ain't filming right there. I'll wait, go past the area, and then I'll get back to the shit I was doing. But I'm never gonna sit there and tell somebody this is my job. You're not gonna tell me to turn off my camera. Blah 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 blah. No. It's just ways to move and what not to do, bro. He filmed in a really bad section of Philadelphia. Yeah. People that do shit like that, I just automatically think they clout chasers. I just think they're clout chasers. And every clout chaser has his day. And I just don't want to be with him on that day. So I just choose to not do content or do shit like that, bro. I don't do shit like that. Every clout chaser in the history of clout chasers has always got caught up eventually. Yeah, Dennis John Pierre is cool as hell, bro. He literally is how he is in his videos. Cool as hell, relaxed, peeping the scene. He literally reminds me of one of my OG uncles, like just an old school unc. Like, what's happening, unc? Like, I'm talking about from the way he act to the way he dress. Cool as hell, bro. Cool as hell, bro. Actually, I took him out with us. I invited him out with us. I'm gonna post this video. I'm about to render it, but my damn computer restarted, so I probably have to post it tomorrow. DJ V Hasbullah. Yo, is that the little kid that is that the little kid that always be in the if I'm not mistaken, is that the little kid? Hasbullah. Oh yeah, their rendering is real, bro. Y'all need to. That's another thing. A lot of people don't have the patience. So this next video is starring Dylan. It's starring Freddie, the white boy. It's starring Durag Bay. It's starring Dennis John Pierre. It's starring John, OG John. Um, it's starring Rudy. And it's starring so many baddies. Oh my God, bro. Yo. Bro, when I tell you every girl in this party was at least 8s, 9s, and 10s, bro. I would say 7s and up, but for the most part, 8s, 9s, and 10s, 11s, bruh. Yeah, this next video is gonna be a good one. And even the video not gonna do it justice. Now, if I would have had, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, this was, now, could you possibly find a wife up in this party? Yeah. Hell yeah. You could find a chick that's on her classy vibe, because it was a classy style party. It was a more classy style party. Not, I mean, he had some. It was outside of Salvador as well. It was not in Salvador. It was in a whole different city. But yeah, bro. Everybody was dressed good. I mean, typically when this artist perform, he's more of a samba. he's more like a samba style artist. So a lot of his beats is like da 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 da. So everybody's more like the da da da. You know what I'm saying? And the way they dress, everybody is beautiful, bro. Like you got handsome guys, beautiful women. Everybody is dressed good, beautiful. That shit's a vibe. Everybody in our group was fly. Cause I told him, I'm like, yo, and once again, shout out to Durag, babe. She the one that put us on to this party. She was like, babe, let's go to this party, this artist. So we bought the tickets at the last minute. Bruh. The venue was beautiful. Everybody in there was beautiful. And he was actually recording for YouTube. Bro, I'm telling you, there were so many cameramen there. So many. So many. Better than the video, the pre-carnival. Yeah. The whites. That is not a party you're gonna find a wife in. That's the difference between the venues. This party you could definitely find higher quality women for sure. Yeah. But that same venue actually has samba nights too. So it really depends on who's hosting the event. But in particular, this guy that was performing, when he performs, it's always, I mean, the videos are like 8K quality type shit. Everybody, all the chicks in the videos, he was recording a YouTube and a music video. So you had cameras set up places. You had the drones flying in the building, outside. Like the shit was, I was like, bruh, that shit was lit. The shit was lit. I'm about to export it again right now. So yeah, that rendering shit, it's gonna take like 3 or 4 hours for it to be done. So I'll probably post it up tomorrow. No, Durag don't know the spots. She just know the good artists. That was her first time to that spot. She don't know a lot of these spots because again, she don't be going out like that. But she knows good artists, and all the artists that she knows, like she listens to their music and she likes that type of music. It's normally samba. So when she invites us to go places like that, it's usually shit like that. Now that one spot, the one spot with the girls that was on their knees and dudes was pouring white stuff all over their face, she told us about that spot only because everything else was closing and that spot stays open till 5 a.m. Nobody wanted to go home, so we were just like, fuck it, let's go. But that's never gonna be her recommendation, ever. In the long period of time I've known her, she's never even told me about that shit. Yeah, because she knows about that spot because they do samba there as well. So it's actually a pizza restaurant. That spot is a pizza restaurant, and they do samba nights, and then they do pagoji nights, and they do funk nights. So it depends on the night, but they do different venues there. So like I said, she knows about that spot because they also do samba, and the next door spot is a big ass samba spot. So it's kind of close to her neighborhood. So completely far away from the tourist zone. So that's the only reason why she knows about that spot. So I guess she was looking up spots to go on Instagram, and they had updated their story. And she was like, "Babe, this place is open right now. They play pagoji. I know you guys like kind of the rap vibe." So she was like, "We can go there." And they closed at 6 a.m. That shit was crazy. If you have not seen that video, go watch that video, bro. Fred, what happened to the bust downs from the Halloween video? I don't really talk to them no more, bro. If I see them in the street, I'll speak, but I don't really talk to them like that no more. Yeah, that place was wild. Funky night, sound lit. Yeah, it was like pagoji rap. Them type of parties, you're not gonna find a good girl. Them type of parties, you're gonna find chicks to have fun with. The dude was on stage. They up there twerking on stage, grinding on the ground. Dude pouring white shit all over their face and rubbing it in, and it's dripping down their mouth. All types of shit. I'm like, I'm looking like, nigga, this shit is X-rated, and they ain't really even doing shit, but it just looks like, it just looks wild, bro. Yeah. Oh, buddy definitely fumbled that bag. Two of those chicks was ready to go home with him that night, and he fumbled it. He fumbled it because he got way too drunk, bro. They got in the Uber and then hopped right back out in front of the. I was like, God damn, this nigga blacked out. He don't even remember how he got home. I was like, God damn, bro. He fumbled it. The Halloween, yeah, they don't really celebrate Halloween like that, but they do have parties on just a regular day in the middle of June, in the middle of September, in the middle of April, in the middle of January, where everybody will dress up like Halloween. You'll just find random parties where it's just like they'd say wear your costumes. But anyways, bro, damn, did my timer reset? That should say an hour and 30 minutes when we was going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. But I'm about to head out, man. I appreciate you guys that super chatted me. Again, none of the super chat. I appreciate the super chats, but I don't receive any of them. If you guys really want to donate and support where I receive it, cash at me $ vibing with Fred. Durag Bay is texting me right now asking why I'm not responding to her when she watched my videos. I don't understand why she's not. She said my phone's on 1%. I got her charger box. So this charger right here, I got it in Hasife. See this? On the back, it has iPhone. It has the old school Android, and I'm assuming this is like some type of SD. And it has Type-C as well, which is what I'm using right now. She lost her charger, so she's been using that, and I need to get this shit to her. So I'm about to go take this to her. So yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, but she's pissed I ain't responded back to her yet. But yeah, if you guys want to cash at me, man, $ vibing with Fred. You know, and I appreciate all those as well. All the super chats. I appreciate you guys for being on here for almost 4 hours. We went over a lot of shit today. Started in one area, ended up way talking about a lot of other shit. But yeah, so I just had to update you guys on a lot of things. Filmmaker Freddy is coming. I'm just letting y'all know. Filmmaker Freddy is coming. I'm gonna start making some short films. It's gonna get hella cinematic and film worthy, bro. I'm telling y'all, the content is about to be dope. So I'm not gonna say any more than that. I'm just about to really start showing you guys my skills. So I'm about to switch up my content when I get back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The interviews is gonna be different. The sit downs, it's gonna be a lot of different shit, bro. Like a lot of different shit. All right. So if you guys really rock with me, continuously back me up, support me, stand 10 toes down with your boy. Continuously support. And if anybody is in the group, there was a lot of people removed from the group that was inactive. It wasn't because of anything else other than that. And the group is just going to be off. So those who are in it are in it. Those who are in it are in it. But we just removed everybody who was just lurking. In my group, we don't talk about stupid shit like in that other group that was exposing this and exposing that. We don't do that in my group. But just to weed out the possibilities of people doing weird shit. We was at We was at like 400 people. I think it's down to like 80 right now. But there is some people that I know, like Clutch like Kobe. I need to add back in there because I know he ain't had nothing to do with shit like that. But people who was not active but was just in there, um, we removed them people. So if you got removed, it wasn't for any other reason other than that. So I know Clutch like Kobe, I need to add back in there. Saint Cyr, I need to add you back in there. Other than that, guys, appreciate you guys, love you guys, and continuously like the video, and the next video that's coming out is gonna be dope. So I'm just letting y'all know that, and we'll catch you guys in the next live and the next video.